no mobile akofa be dia badwomu na the features there pani behwe nyasem ketwa ne phone twa jai phone ultra clear 5-lens camera system, and it gives you an incredible photography experience. Techno Phantom V Fold ne battery na wording jai unim se phone bo betimi de si charge bo sumi kra na en charging no full battery we there udi see so don hwere bako no wonya fully charged mobile phone. The memory capacity of 512 gig RAM, a san 12 gig RAM, and no etimi store favorite apps, movies, and games awudo nyina, and internet may come for Techno Phantom V Fold at the amount. Yes, say, why settle for the ordinary when you can get the extraordinary in the Phantom V Fold? Bejodie, for any check dankesi mu Techno headquarters, Dakuman Junction, na Bejodie. Every Techno accredited shop in Ghana, you can grab the Techno Phantom V Fold. Frame, it was 0544 019 552. Techno, stop at nothing. Yedu bibiase, se mwajia tuma, mwa krado. Mutia yeso ambrase kwanso ye ba somo na bibia akokama kama na efia da muda gende kowa muna bankowa Juma Mubarak na nedu atnase Josiah Quaye aba Tony Bebli the predictor will be coming your way on behalf of the entire team. Nafisa Fatal, Mutala Yakubu, the head of sports Yampofo and Crowd, the Yao Star, Daniel, Michael, Ben, Pakwisi, Kweku, Belinda, Yenya Kabum, DJ Bensa, DJ Oli, NY. Together as a family, we bring to you the Sports Park on Max 89.7. My name is Nana Darkwa Gyasi. It's always a pleasure to be here. We got to the Bundesliga as our first stop. Nyame aduma nwumre ukopiem e Germany a ho ena Bayern omo kwa away on any FC Cologne ena the boy ni I can say Airbus was the Ren Energy Stadion, and one FC Cologne and the Bayern the air boy ni ukopiem e the Signal Iduna Park, Borussia Dortmund and Borussia Mönchengladbach e the Shesheso sounds so and the Europa Park Stadion and ho and Freiburg and the Darmstadt so the boy ni Union Berlin one so etfie any Augsburg e the boy ni ewo Alte Förstari, and I can say we basso Bundesliga no mu Werder Bremen and the inform Bayer Leverkusen. I can say basso Wonivest West Stadion and a Werder Bremen and the Leverkusen at the Airboy Wolfsburg and the RB Leipzig bus Volkswagen Arena and a Wolfsburg and a Leipzig at the Boyni Eintracht Frankfurt and the VfB Stuttgart bus the Dutch Bank Park and a Frankfurt and Stuttgart Eddie Boyni Heidenheim so etnafie atonsa afre eye Bochum bas the Voigt Arena hona FC Heidenheim and the Mainz Eddie Boyni the last game in the Bundesliga Hoffenheim and the Mainz Eddie Boyni the Pre-Zero Arena and a Hoffenheim one more and Mainz Eddie Boyni. Yempiemu France, Nyame aduma enumere the game that resumes the Ligue 1 is the big one. Monaco and Oko away on Paris Saint-Germain bus Parc des Princes and Paris and Monaco so Eddie Boyni. I was telling you about the game that involves two Ghanaian players who played for the Black Stars in the World Cup qualifiers, Abdul Salih Samed and Ali Dusedu. Upiemo Ligue 1 numa Clermont-Foot any Lens and a ball. Clermont-Foot Ghana near friend Ali Dusedu and a Lens is all Ghana near friend Abdul Salih Samed Ukopiemo Strasbourg one so etnefie ache Olympic Marseille Stade de Meno and a Strasbourg any Marseille so Eddie Boyni OGC Nice any Toulouse bo the Alliance Riviera ho ena Nice any Toulouse eso edi boy Lorient any Metz bo Montpellier will be up against Brest. Andrea used new team. The big question is, will Andre play in this game? Le Havre, Omoko away, Omni Nantes, and a deep boy. Le Havre away to Nantes. Andrea youth. The question is he going to make his debut for Le Havre? Stade Rennais, and Rams, and a ball. Gani Brantier Freno, a year, and Snyama, Nibobo Koe Freno, Lyon, Omo Etna Fie. Ewo Groupama Stadium. Now Omni Lille, Edia Boyni. These are fixtures in the French Ligue 1. Let's go to the Italian Serie A. Nyame adumechna Salernitana ono etnefie ene Lazio edia boyni akensewe Airbus ewo Stadio Arecchi ho ena Salernitana ene Lazio edi boyni Atalanta etnefie atwen eye Napoli ewo Jewish Stadium. Atalanta and Napoli, but the big one is Inter up against Juventus away. I can say we Basso ewo Juventus for home ewo Allianz Stadium. It's a big clash, okay? Babena ne etiana obi compare Allegri. Was it Allegri and Papa ne friends? Simone no. Adru Anti kwesia de yebehwe de ba kwesia mpaeja Roma etna Stadio Olimpico na watun safre Udinese na akensewe Basso nyamia duma kwesiada inti shenon so Frosinone any Genoa Empoli any Sassuolo Ghana ni Abrante ne Everenzen Nana Adu boy no Cagliari ni Everenzen Sulemana Obeko African Cup. All right. Sulemana plays for Cagliari. How many Monza and Eddie boy ni Alfred Duncan. So on the also more Black Star ni bi team Fiorentina. Etna fi atwen AC Milan. That's the fixtures for the Italian Serie A. Let's go to the Spanish La Liga. Enumerate Deportivo Alaves and Granada Eddie Boyni Rayo Vallecano Omo etnefi atwen Barcelona is a big one. Barcelona. So I was just reading a while ago. Yes, Barcelona penny a friend Deco. Or they are two just say Omu young midfielder and Menimia. And no near Caso Munyomba Kofa Cantara. Yenu Abema Josiah si Omuniska Akantara Kroy over high player on Shedani Mosa. And into almost say Josiah Kao Martin is Kofa. Le Celso and Abasa atu omweni esini so omunya omba kofana aba Celta Vigo ekwa with Valencia Getafe any Almeria. Idrisu Baba plays for Almeria. He will be up against Getafe. Atletico Madrid any Mallorca Eddie Boyni. Villarreal eso any Osasuna Eddie Boyni Basso Estadio de la Ceramica. Aho ena Villarreal any Osasuna eso Eddie Boyni. Real Sociedad any Sevilla. Cadiz etnefi achen Real Madrid and a Real Betis and Las Palmas. Then on Monday, Inakis Athletic Club will be away to Girona. Yanko English Premier League. These are the fixtures in the Premier League. Nyamia Duma Echna 12:30 Ampaya Eja. Liverpool Ekwa away. One Man City Basu Ewo the Etihad Stadium inti Shannon Sumaye. Burnley Eso any West Ham Mohamed Kudus Eba Kosia Kaini be Ediama West Ham. Omokwa away to Burnley. Luton Town and Jordan Ayus Crystal Palace. Also on the Shishaso. Newcastle Eso Etnefie. This is gonna be a big one at the St. James. Oh, ni Chelsea and Eddie Boyni into Shannon so Nottingham Forest and Tarek Lamptey team Brighton and Hope Albion. So then there's Sheffield up against Bournemouth. Brentford welcome Arsenal. 27 minutes after 9, Max FM 89.7, live in secondary Takrade on maximum 104.3. Like I always say, this show is big on your views. Be an active listener and not a passive one. Join in the conversation. Mediama in Africa, how far can they go against Ali? Dreams are in Tunis. What are your thoughts? Bet Power Premier League, match day 12. Can Azovok win for the second time after Martin Koopman. Kotokoba Soga Kope. Only Legon Cities Eba Kusi saying for Adwenche Bra. A higher Max FM 89.7. From Paul Manson, and Obetuno was he sacked or he proposed for a termination of his contract with Bofakwa. So far, we've had 3 coaching casualties in the Premier League. Who is going to be the 4th casualty? Martin Koopman gone, Michael Osei gone, Frimpong Manso gone. Dr. Kwame Chase say, a kabafie, and so a kabafia, if you for one kano. 80,000 fine at GFA edition kotokotim so much it for Akoya ni amon semo Kwame Chase Sports Complex Abra Nations any kotokodi boy ni no GFA sika omuji kotokono sikani Kwame Chase ono abetua kotokono ono ena kane no executive board chairman. All right, so we are good to go. Panelists atnase esinkonya on edomu nimde no madwenche eba wosusu for kwa wo bia efie na wo so tika mo se uti store no bebia wo bia awobrase kwanso a yemo akwaba edeba the most authoritative and the best mid-morning sports show in Ghana. This is the Sports Park on Max FM 89.7 and then we are going the Mediama and the Dreams Way on the Sports Park.
I say everywhere we go, people want to see me there, man. Everywhere we go, people want to see me there. Hey, everywhere we go, people want to see me there, man. Everywhere we go, people want to
89.7.
So Obia Peso me Diama. Diama Bear Wonders and Pa.
check it down, y'all. I bring us so I've grown in near me, Diama Bear Wonders. Everywhere we go, people want to see me. I say champion me, Diama. Victorious me, Diama. Unbeatable me, Diama. Powerful me, Diama. Everywhere we go, people want to see me, Diama. I say everywhere we go, people want to see me, Diama. Still believe in God we trust, dreams I see.
For this official anthem of Dreams FC compiled by Jupiter, the Ghanaian musician.
Still believe in God.
Still believe and in God we trust.
On the win, victorious. Still believe we are heroes. In God we trust.
You look good in your African way.
We give thanks to God.
If you are very fine. You know, Papa na your friend of Pep Guardiola, no? There is some record be in the English Premier League for home consecutive wins in all competition. And a report here say Papa no person or did this weekend game in a breaks our record. No? And Man City supporters, any players na bejia to me say there is no other game than a game against Liverpool.
Wow.
Now the winning record that is now the best set up record that is the English game. The Okita record no. Sunderland. Between 1890 and 1892. 24 consecutive home wins in all competition in the competitive fixture. Currently, Man City was 23. The Odiwaya Prescott North End in 1882.
Hey, you know the actually.
Yeah, 21. Manchester United in 2011, 20. And of course, Liverpool in 1972. And Pep winning at lunchtime was an early kickoff.
Yeah, 12:30. Yeah.
Obeka Yabeko international break. Now talk of the town. England.
Yeah.
Say most of these players are Costa America. Number Wednesday or matching. Into players maybe do Thursday.
Yeah.
Into they only do 1 day training and the Friday.
Yeah.
Number a lunchtime on Saturday because Tuesday and Wednesday champions in football on Sunday. English Premier League in penny for Angie and Tum to change the first time. No,
that's right.
And over situation I'm finding myself now. Manchester City person who used to a game against Liverpool. Na equal record na ekita Sunderland in 1890 and 1892. And me sure the any dia me who say Pep ni tete ho. He feels like the best opportunity to set that record our English soil ade no. And imagine him say our chance, especially when born here go wait hard. The only thing I say, student of the game I believe say lunchtime games ain't can correct. The open who one here lunchtime. Nana Darkwa. Lunchtime.
You're speaking in parables.
The open person who game be mu. And the one here was a game where they say the say no. Would you lunchtime will disappoint you?
So
that is how it is. And more result of who say the say siko. And now don't do enough who say had the say. That is long time. So I did back Pep HAC. But the good thing for him is say, who said before Meko international break, no, it doesn't. Any a slight injury into or withdraw from Brazil. World Cup qualify. Involve Colombia and Argentina into one Costa America. The good thing is that Endra ultimate training here. Erling Haaland, Norway second game of in the qualify or Messi our game no.
The Scotland game.
The Scotland game. The good news coming in is that also training with the team yesterday. And then the full team nearby assembly the final training before tomorrow's game. So that is the good thing for Man City Football Club. But the bad news they say, Nathan Ake and John Stones didn't train. So only a doubtful for tomorrow's game. 100% yana Mistroma City for Nakakra. Because John Stones is a key player, and this particular season, Nathan Ake is very instrumental at the Man City. Even though Omo Manuel Akanji and Ruben Diaz both about the two central defense position, you know. And plan I'm going to feel Liesberg, you know, Jasko Badio. But about the left back position, you know. Eddie Ama, you kind of saying Man City Football Club. But may you sure say na oh yeah Pep Guardiola ade ba ko abedwendwene ho ne say kwan be nkro na 2 weeks ago e kwasi ya me consider 4 goals against Inday Chelsea. The guys again na me know when Josiah Quaye stadium.
Yeah.
Kwan be no mo fa so a that particular game no omo consider 4 goals against Chelsea. And may you sure say 2 weeks na be dem no international break no Pep be a fair assessment of that thing. Because Nana, opposite we a winning team. Now we take dominion and possession over a certain league. You don't concede 4-0 against a team. Yeah, we the previous season, and they cut top 10 teams are not on count. One situation, no. One consider against Liverpool. One consider against Man U. One consider against Arsenal. One consider against Tottenham. But to concede against in Chelsea 4-0. 4 goals, sorry. And yeah, good news at the Man City Football Cup, especially when he's being coached by Pep Guardiola, who has spent more than 500 million on defenders alone. I understand our City. So may I sure say, or trust within 2 weeks now. Or by worried about situation at this. But then you to find myself. Nana, a bunch of their friend Ellen Haaland no. Or chasing record B. No person you should say game win or there.
Oh really?
Yes.
Record ban. As
the player on the fewer games, averaging 50 goals in the Premier League alone. In the over 49 in 47. So a goal against Liverpool. Remember say 50 goals and obey the player on the fewest game. Our team is had the English soil. So may I sure say Pep Nangaha would you chase. Ellen Haaland would you chase. And the last one I say there was 1 point for the separation before the international break. So City next out 1 with 3 points we are. What you move for? And may I sure say Pep Guardiola. Premier League boy. If there is a team on the Nicosia or Nimse, the chance of winning the Premier League no automation way higher Liverpool. Menya sure he fears Arsenal like Liverpool. Menya sure. Menya sure so slow Man United than Liverpool. So automation Liverpool Football Club that's now. What you 4 points. And I think about Opesa will take dominion and possession over something now. Ni pakuna one na April no. Eso wonya no sunkunim. A play a very key role. Nipa na one na April no ho no. So making sure say what this year, what did the sunkunim. Last season I dey back where my Arsenal want to manage the Premier League umpo. So 6 points na 64 different among some play key role. Because one na April no. And then I April ho no just 6 points every one sem. Just 6 points free. 64 points on munya anymore. Uba who say Emma Arsenal chance of winning the Premier League. So imagine him say Pep as the coach, Ellen Haaland as the player. So our record no mu chasing in the Premier League no. And one more site. Or more share. So again one more against Liverpool will play a key role. And it's very important for that. Liverpool as a club. Their last 3 Premier League games. Omo win 15. I draw 7, I lose 1. Okay, so 1 game no musi no. That controversial loss no munya against Tottenham Hotspur. Go by and send Bebli after now Liverpool enter your no. So it looks like from later part of last season, basically this particular season of starting, Liverpool were a good run of form in the English Premier League. So a match na game no, you no be a opportunity. After game, we will watch a crucial game tomorrow. And a game selling the product, the English Premier League.
Right.
Because at the end of football will be a side game. So a game no interesting. I was reported and they said McAllister was serving a suspension in the game of boy before the international break. So he will be back into the first 11. Okay. That is the good news. But the bad news is Andrew Robertson is not fully fit.
Timikas.
Yes, so Alisson, Timikas, Trent Arnold, Matty Beck, partner Virgil van Dijk, Gravenberch, McAllister, and of course, Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah from the right, Luis Diaz from the left. It looks like now, down the next form, there was much more than Cody Gakpo. But they'll be able to make Hannah Empire Diogo Jota. So that is likely to be the Liverpool first 11 against Man City Football Club. Now on City, Ederson back in post. When your opportunity, Enya Abobi, Kai Walker. When your opportunity about Joshua Badio, Manuel Akanji, and of course Ruben Diaz. When your opportunity, Esiakai, and Man City Football Club. Rodrigo Cascante. When your opportunity about Mateo Kovacic, and of course Junior Alvarez in the midfield trio. Now of course, Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku, Erling Haaland as the front three. Now my team where a team there should produce goals tomorrow at lunchtime. Game no 2 teams in there who have to score.
You see
both
goals
City,
in the game?
City and Liverpool.
Who goes?
I see both teams are likely to score.
Wow.
But early kickoff prediction. This 3 result at IC 1-0, 1-1, 2-1.
Sir.
At IC or early kickoff.
Wow.
What's the answer? Early kickoff Saturday with IC 1-0, 1-1, 2-1.
Uhunda ben. Na when unza.
In Jamaica the early kickoff there.
And what are they too?
What's that? Nana Darkwa say me no one are addicted to games in this no same no ye twa me kakra. But early kickoff ya dey bi amasa. You don't joke. Student of the game bi ati ase say wodi agwa be say weekend games nia. But I feel say I like to say both City and of course Liverpool are likely to score from the game and also by them. Because what's lunchtime. So now a game here may go for either a 1-1 draw or a 2-1 win for Man City.
Wow.
I don't see Liverpool winning over the Etihad. Looking at the interest of Erling Haaland and Pep Guardiola over this particular game. So the best for Liverpool tomorrow will be a draw. But if there will be a winner, Nana, a 2-1 for Man City Football Club. But the likely result is likely to be 1-1. And I'll also saver 1.5 and both teams to score. Right. Those are the probable. I'm saying that game involving Man City and Liverpool watching okay. We are in the free one. There's one big game across was St. James Park. Newcastle Air will come. One of the informed team before the international break, a 4-4 draw against the league champion Man City. And Chelsea Football Club. I don't first Newcastle at this moment. And Newcastle, almost form nakoya on and off kakra. But when they are playing at the St. James Park, they are delight to watch. Very stubborn side. Almost slow be our baho. Arsenal hoko in the first lose in the Premier League this season. And Chelsea need to be careful about this game. But Chelsea had a good result against the big team this year. Our Premier League. A draw against Liverpool, a draw against Arsenal, a draw against Man City Football Club, and a win against Tottenham Hotspur. That was the first game of Tottenham losing here this particular season in the Premier League. So I match Chelsea for performance against the big teams, and our teams are making the top 4 last season. Results in bad, and for Chelsea, and so visiting Newcastle, they might game near tough, but I don't see Chelsea winning that game. Make Mama Newcastle double chance over Chelsea Football Club. But again, be I know to produce goals, I will not be surprised. In there, it looks like Cole Palmer and your confidence. In there, Cole Palmer, Raheem Sterling, Nicolas Jackson. I don't know how fully fit Christopher Nkunku be here for this game because report I had saying say during the international break, now I started slight training with Chelsea Football Club. Almost me will count that guy into the Chelsea team. I don't know see. But I thought say Ninian came for Enzo Fernandez and Moise Caicedo are back from North America. Almost me see Academy Chelsea Football Club. So again, Bia, me got double chance for Newcastle over Chelsea. Also was again. Everton, I will go the same park after almost issues. I did that 2 points. Ever will come Man United, and I'm just looking at why I first want 2 points. Any prayer about that particular game a team for Everton because only a team back that's why they have 12 points but be with the 2 wins about make you almost relegation zone and may shows a very massive achievement and they for team for Everton right and Man U team performance and Lisandro Martinez on your fully fit and some key players are almost form nation than the war Casemiro and your fully fit. That particular game again, I don't see Man U winning. Okay. Even though Man U no a good result against Everton, but I don't see Man U winning that particular game. Make me come a double chance against Man United. Tottenham against Aston Villa. I make me say a game of equals this particular season because Aston Villa were form and Unai Emery. Now Tottenham show good form and Andy Postecoglou. So a game where Airbus Tottenham host Aston Villa, a crucial game in the Premier League, but I thought say, remember Aston Villa away win or draw over Tottenham Hotspur.
All right.
And of course the last one here, Arsenal win over Brentford because reporter met and say because David Raya every Brentford ever alone was Arsenal no only eligible to play against the parent club.
Right.
So they could welcome Aaron Ramsdale in the team again. So remember Arsenal is straight win over Brentford in the away game in the English Premier time into other league matches.
Thank you very much, Nana Adu. Josiah.
Where goes?
Yes, sir.
What then?
Yes, sir.
You have a go.
Adumarakwa.
Yeah, damn, I say. Big games no, and our big leagues no. Finally no, we are back, and I don't think that there's a better way to resume the big leagues. Osha fixtures with
the City game, man.
I'm telling you, and not just the City game, but
the Juventus
Inter, and Newcastle Chelsea.
Yeah,
huge games coming up this weekend, and Osha as an international break be any hobby.
No,
and from now, Nana till the next international break or even New Year, Nana games are teams way be bono, and your games get what?
No quarter.
From Sese Ayekase to New Year, in between games on Bebe Bono, some teams could play as many as close to 10 games within this short time. Because Champions League 2 more games ever home Bebo, League Bebri Woho, and also there's FA Cup, which will start in New Year. I think right after New Year. In Joshua, as I say, no, the coaches might be looking at the immediate game and the game after. And Nana, say teams be Bebli League, especially the Premier League. Some time when who say teams no better than Bebli League, and that's why usually we always say City any good start almost starts they be sluggish, but then a true stretch where after the last international break, you see December, January, that is where they start to dominate, and the reason is that these are teams and now this is a team the coach loves what to rotate. It at this point who your coach now won't pay rotation asemato. Who your coach now needs near every tactics asemato. Who your coach now won't mean blending young players under 23 4 way to near dia unye bimbo dana asemato. Because as we speak, Oshe teams are players ever injury list nesu be prepare. Now one of these teams are in Newcastle. And I think the last season, to this season, the difference has been the fact that they are going through a lot in Europe. And it might have an impact on their what? Their league performance. Already, almost started patcho. Coach, you know, say baby Druno, and easy, sir. But now, obviously, the biggest game of the weekend across all Europe. Say na Italian league and Shedanje Wesa. In Tianka back then, you would see the biggest league the game over the weekend will be Juve Inter. But then when there's Liverpool traveling all the way to the Etihad to play City, I don't think that there is a bigger game or there could be any bigger game than that. And one thing I've noticed, they say ever since Klopp England Pep there hasn't been a bigger fixture than this fixture. City Liverpool, whichever way you choose to look at it. Since Klopp ne Pep now by England fixture be anywhere so sing.
Wow.
And even in England they know said this is the biggest fixture because these two teams have dominated in England since that time.
Is it defined by the pedigree of the managers or the character of the teams?
Nana a factor.
So
the pedigree of the managers, the character, the score lines,
and the current form.
And number a call into this game. Was there near me and say Pep and Pekasa. Klopp now sometimes very emotional. Klopp you're very emotional.
Right.
Pep and on Pekasa. And if you remember, if you cast your mind back when Jose Mourinho came to England, he made sure he made United Chelsea one of the biggest fixtures. Why? Because on mind games. Ferguson also loved what? The mind games.
Sure.
Now say coaches now as a Bebri na Obon Pekasa Bebri. Intianka Mourinho been a war.
You see those guys were playing mind games, they were talking because they were achieving.
Yeah.
And who Kasano want
I know Kasano who show. I also count. Because Mourinho was one of the guys that automatically as a winger, seeing any other manager. Psychologically, Chelsea benya edge be over Arsenal even after the time of what? Jose Mourinho. Even after a few hundred, see Chelsea ne Arsenal koboa. Umbisa say, umbisa your win here. All you need to ask is yes or why? Because no, we are Mubugi side. It was so easy for Chelsea whenever they played against Arsenal. And now you can also attest to the fact say one of the coaches are coach see Otimima Pep ne ho train no etim air club.
Wow.
Otimima Jack ho train ankasa. No, but when Klopp came to England, and the metal football, the heavy metal football, no, improve we no. Not me City, so easily. Only team needed to be City, and that was why we were calling them Robin Hood, no, because the big games they knew how to play the big games, especially when it comes to City. And I remember the season almost actually Champions League, so Klopp knows how to beat this City team. Klopp knows how to play Pep Guardiola. And Ushe Guardiola coaches on your more than 10 times in his career. One of the coaches that own team on Mukaya Club. Per head, Klopp has won more games. Even last season, when Liverpool were struggling, you remember that goal Salah scored? Yeah. It looks like they know how to play against City because they know that City will love to hold on to the ball. So all we do is to just go direct with them. And City doesn't love the direct football. Pep Guardiola he doesn't enjoy the direct football. He's learned a thing or two. City used to be the team that can pass the ball 700 times. You know, Omabo 0-0. So that brings us to the point where Pep felt like, he needs some directness in his team. And the last time I was explaining it, how Pep's the system has changed. Because to bring in Haaland, to bring in a Jeremy Doku, to play a number 9 in Julian Alvarez as a stopgap number 10, something has changed with the status. And it's very, very clear. Because this was a coach or was Sergio Aguero to bench. Nana no more. In the Champions League final, he chose to play Kevin De Bruyne as a false 9. Until say Bukemu. So this fixture, Nana, arguably is one of the biggest in English football. And the last 2 teams to win the Premier League, 2 teams win. That's why the fact that City are the last 3. The last 2 teams to win it, these 2 teams. So that is the magnitude of the game we are going to witness. And sometimes, Nana, we need to give credit to the FA. The way we schedule games, ordinarily, we say game where Sunday after church game.
Yeah.
But when they started week, after the last one ended with a 4-4, then you have another blockbuster in this one. A huge game.
That's a good table.
Martinana.
Aye.
Mate. But then, if you cast your mind before international break,
Aye.
it ended with a classic game. And we are going to witness another classic game, Nana.
8-goal thriller.
8-goal thriller. Premier Yemi and Pep Guardiola say yes. Of course. Say boy advert for the FA.
No, that was a sold out game.
No, because Obiati scoreline no person who see your game.
That's true.
No, how can you play 4-4?
Kopaman share last goal.
Oh no, share last goal. No, how can they be 4-4 say? What was the last time? The last time I think there was such a high scoring draw. Arsenal the end need Newcastle they see Yache. United played, was it United West Brom? The 5-5 Ferguson last game. That's still the highest scoring drawn game in Premier League history. But 4-4, especially when we thought it was going to be a pushover for Manchester City. But now that brings us to the game itself. How both coaches will just, map up the strategy, the kind of strategy of the Beckham. You see, one thing I like about Klopp, Nana, when we talk about coaches who don't complicate things, back on the club, it's a bedroom baby now go for question a plan B. Because this is a coach whose game is all about going direct. But then this season, we've seen something change about Klopp. And that has to do with what? The super sub. that super sub now or introduce you in games. Or you say earlier on, now the super sub your Jota. Certain year did not the Jota Bema. You see the change. Now the super sub is Darwin Núñez. So no matter how good Darwin Núñez is playing, he knows he's not going to start. Especially in a big game like this. In that 2-1 win over Newcastle, even with 10 men, he was the one who changed the game for them. And he's proven time without number. See, he's the man who can get the job done from what? The bench. So sometimes you ask, now it's a Klopp and starting the next game. No, sometimes he can be very wasteful, and Klopp is aware of that. Yeah, pass boss egu. Yeah, say chances. Nanebu Oko said, "No, what if you're going to be by with him?" But then Klopp has found what? An effective way to what? To utilize the guy. So playing Luis Diaz, Jota from the middle, and also Mo Salah. And thankfully, players in midfield, Abba. So Gravenberch will play what? The DM role. You have Alexis McAllister and also Dominic Szoboszlai playing as what? The CM and number 10. And so far, the only player missing from setup Andrew Robertson. And Nana Chemicals is what? Has been a good replacement.
Yeah, he's played well.
He's played so well. As a near Andrew Robertson, a Bromo in a game, he equally what? Brings that. That's why the first year, he said Robertson quality near then. It was so kakra. And Robertson is a tough guy. So fortunately for them, Nana, it looks like they are very, very little to worry in terms of what? With regards to injury concerns. Because to have a player like 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 on the bench, to have Darwin Núñez on the bench, Endo is on the bench, Elliott will be on the bench. Nana, it's team Naseti. But then Nana, I think this could also be one of the games that we could see the brilliance of Jeremy Doku again. When you say games when Pep only ships our players, no. Big games they say no. And one person only see those players no. No money. During the qualifiers, now the guy was averaging close to 10 dribbles per game per 90 minutes. Per 90 minutes, 10 dribbles. And Usha, it was twice more than any other player in Europe. So, yes, he is a good player. He was a raw talent. But as a gradually, he's beginning to learn to what? To play the game. And that's one thing about Pep's system. Now, board qualities, but you need to learn to play as what? A team player.
Yeah.
That's one thing. So every player who plays for Pep learns to play as what? As a team player. And sometimes in games like this, Erling Haaland could only be the decoy. I remember last season when they played against Arsenal home and away. Kevin De Bruyne was doing the damage, whilst Erling Haaland was playing as what? The decoy. It is for the first time under Pep Guardiola, I saw Arsenal, Manchester City sitting very, very what? Deep. And every time Haaland has the ball, he just has to find what? Kevin De Bruyne. Into home and away, Kevin De Bruyne was involved in more than 5 goals in that fixture. Arsenal versus Manchester City. Nana, this game is a 6-pointer. Whoever wins it is a huge win for that team. Because Osha says City at the Liverpool in him just 1 point. Just 1 point too. And in games like this, you wonder because Nana, no one is going to defend. 2 teams in now, Obiano will be defended. So to have a Saturday lunchtime kickoff, City Liverpool, now the world will be watching. Everyone will be watching. And so Liverpool go into this game with very little pressure. Why? Because so far, Nana, there is no pressure on them. Obian TP Liverpool's up league. And even if you come to realize that they are second on the league log. Sometimes they are because team when you name this is the team that lost to Spurs. But so far that has been their only loss this season. They've not lost any other game in the league. Nana, it's going to be a very tough one. Pep knows it's going to be tough. He knows. Because when the club share, they be his fireworks. Nana?
Yes, sir.
I don't think this game will end in a draw.
Oh, really?
Oh, David.
It's going to produce goals?
David, goals, baby. it's never. This game is. I don't see a draw in this game. Nana, game will end in the draw. Especially looking at the fact to say most of the City players rested for the international break. With the exception of boys no go Europe, no go boy. No. South America boys do not because they said they have injuries. Haaland didn't play in their second game. He came back very, very early. Most of them came back early. Now where Mourinho can't get where Mourinho and on him so much say ni list no anka key players in Abepra. Obu oba yo be first half 30 minutes and what's now for. Ube one no so nesre. Mourinho. Oba can't just say come this is the game that will define our season. So go and come back and come and play. Chopa ya ube warm me up I say we pull hamstring. Obu anu what's not play no about we be because this is the game they will have their eyes on. So now I'm tipping this game. I think either team can win this one.
Right.
I don't see it being a draw. Newcastle are coming up against Chelsea. For the first time, Chelsea are going into a big game and I'm scared for them. For the first time, they are going into a big game and I'm really scared for them. I don't know why. But I say, if they don't take care, they could get battered by this Newcastle side.
Okay.
So say, England top 6-7 teams now. Team injury. Home in Newcastle. And just recently, Callum Wilson also joined the list. Already Isaac Mo Ewoho, Dan Ben Mo Ewoho. See, a lot of their players are on the sidelines due to injury. About 8. And now Callum Wilson the also heading Ebeka home. But then, Nana, I believe that this Newcastle team is the toughest side to beat in the league. I'm not exaggerating. You cut team ding so bet me a show this Newcastle team. And they've proven it. So far, the only team met me I say all dominating Newcastle Liverpool. So far last season, ever this season now, they've had it so smoothly whenever they play Newcastle. But aside those two teams, every single team in England a tasty defeat from Newcastle. Every single team, either in the league or a cup game. So that shows how formidable they are. But Chelsea are also relentless in big games. Because in that game against City, there was this spark about this Chelsea team. Say, share 1,000 yempene yebete. Because I don't see many teams do this against Manchester City. Say City be show and now be show bete. Na City a share na 80th minute inside going deep into the game. Na City asa be share no abete. Na it barely happens. Because City share wa bembebu. But if you go back and watch that game, I remember we were at Circle and I told you, say Chelsea have got something about them in big games. The way they approach these games. Maybe yes, yeah, because they're small games in the helm. But then look at them when they play big games. Look at the character they show. So far, they are yet to lose against the big sides. But they play Newcastle next, which is a tough one. Near bet me up Chelsea. Newcastle injuries, no. Because even most of the players, I think say Bruno Guimaraes and Joelinton, a ball for Brazil in their World Cup qualifier against Argentina. And Joelinton, a red card.
Yeah.
Based on those performances, you could say that performance didn't really go well. Those performances they put out for their national team. But there's a different side. And it's in James's Park. But then sometimes I also feel like, if I look at how Chelsea have played so far against Arsenal, against Liverpool, against Manchester City, if those 3 games are anything to go by, 1-1, 2-2, 4-4, no, then you always tip Chelsea in a big game like this. But then this season too, we've seen Newcastle show character. This is a team that beat United away from home 3. This is a team that beat PSG. This is a team that has won some big high-profile games this season. That's why I believe that the next big game in England is this game, Nana. Huge game coming up.
Right.
But then we would want to see how good Cole Palmer is again. For me, I've not been convinced about the performances.
Okay.
I don't know what he brings to the table for Chelsea. Yes, he's a good team player. But I don't know the special traits. No, yes, there are certain players who do not have special traits. Nana, they fit in very, very well and they play well. If he is that kind of a player, I can't tell. But then we want to see that quality now in Kofo because before the international break, no be a bonidin. Kopama. And this is another opportunity for him to prove himself. We wouldn't want to see all his goals coming from the penalty spot. He should prove something beyond that.
Right.
Say he's a quality player. That is what we want to see.
Okay.
But Anna Pochettino is doing a great job. Now, a little bit on the Inter traveling to Juventus.
Okay.
We argued here. I think that this will be a tactical game.
That was about
Allegri ni no David ono na dream they be born onimu ono na dream do para. He knows the football, especially the Italian game. He knows. Oh, David, and yet sometimes you don't judge it by just one game.
So
David sometimes say one game. Said Nana when wo achievement wo. So what I say, and it's arguable. It's not even we don't even need to argue about this. Allegri has a better CV. He has a better resume than you can say Simeone Inzaghi. Okay. But then Simeone Inzaghi is also on the rise. We are seeing what he's doing with Inter Milan.
Right.
But then playing Juventus, this is they are I'll call them the dark horses. Because in the Serie A, no one is giving them a dog chance. As Obi and Bomudin, but they are second on the league log. And that is impressive. Allegri is proving, and this season, ultimately Juventus, Edge, Scudetto Nibima, Nana, he'll be one of my goats.
You think it's possible?
Oh, it's possible. They are trailing Inter. And they could catch up, especially in this game.
Right.
If they're able to catch up, they might go on and win it. And that would even cement his place as one of the greatest coaches in Italian football.
Thank you very much. This is the Sports Park on Max FM 89.7. Time check is 9 minutes past 10. And the last Friday in the month of November, and it's the 24th of November. I'm still reminding you, sir. Fakwa unam unkren biara, sa unam tamale, unam kepku, sa unam kumase, sa unam sunyain. Per Max by shop na bora udwa ubon se enyomo ye ton ho ni nyina ya tete ne bo no so aba from crapo discounts of up to 50% on your television sets, on your freezers, on your air conditioners, on your washing machines, and many more. Yes, see empese ubeboka yera bronya busumi muntino ya tete enyomo no so ama just for you, and it's a Max by Black Friday every Friday in the month of November. And we say, look, enjoy November like never before. Forget the rest, enjoy the best for the unbeatable deals at Max Buy. Max Buy, we say happy life. We bet my friend Max Buy. It was 05969132298. And that's 05969133320. Let me go to messages on Facebook. We are warming up for the predictor. But before we go to the predictor, let's get to Facebook. We switch on to WhatsApp subsequently. Messages about. We see a friend Kofi Agbeko. Man City and Liverpool is over 1.5. Thank you. Edmond Boa says Chelsea is going to win. He's watching us from Sunda, Accra. Pound Sterling is watching us from Asham and Jericho. Diego Costa say we the Red Devils are gonna score Everton like 10. Wow, my guy. AC Sweet say good morning Max, I love you. AC, we love you back, okay? We see a friend Tonti Isahaku. I say good morning Max Sports. You guys are great. Keep it up. Greetings to all Sisala people in Accra watching you live from Spintex. Thank you Isahaku. Otieku Baset say good morning Max Sports team. Watching you live from Kwashiman inside area code. Good luck to Barcelona for their weekend's game against Rayo Vallecano. Daniel Darkwa say, good morning, Max FM. Watching you live from Pram Pram. Max FM, no size. God bless you all. Keep up the good work. I had a friend who played for Kotoko in the Diana Stars called Daniel Darkwa. Besinko, Nigeria. I don't know where he is now. Finally left back. No, Timmy Boy as a wing back. So. Babs come out say, good job. Chelsea all the way. Starboy say, watching the show live and clear at Ahafumim Airport. Champion Nana Darkwa Gyasi, more fire. Mediama is winning tomorrow against Al Ali. Greetings to Mr. Solomon Adai, Mr. Safuedu, Bullet Man, and my lovely mom, Mrs. Gina Apia Kubi, CEO of 24/7 Home Designer Furniture. Piaga, or say good work done, Nana. Watching you live from Achima Safo. Gideon the Puncher, or say good morning. Thanks. Hi, good morning, Gideon. Kofi Ajman Blackman is watching us from Pig Farm. Good morning, Bra Kofi. Now let's move on to WhatsApp. This one says, good morning, Nana Darkwa Gyasi and his panelists. Also, Nana, your panelists said you look good in your African wear, and you said thank God. Why God, not your designer? Well, glory be to God always.
And I was on country and say, if you don't have life, no one team come and tell you when you're for.
That's what I was telling Tony Baby yesterday, that everything is not about money, not materialistic.
At the end, I was sharing one when I was session the car account.
The most important thing is life. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, my brother, that's your message. Also, today is my dear and my good friend's birthday. CEO of 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 and Deco City, Hilda Nana Adu. God bless her and protect her. Much love from Akosi Ernest, her good friend from Asham. Akosi, we are sure a good friend. All right. This one is from Kwame Lipton. Kwame is a, what's he saying? Okay, yep, check. Needing the Kwame Lipton. This is City 3-1. City to win 3-1. Okay, Kwame. This one says, good morning to you all. Thank God for another new day. My greetings to all Madridistas. Nelson from Accra, Newtown. This one says, hey, Charlie, you know what? I keep saying that when you're sending messages onto the show, you make it quick, you make it snappy, you make it short. Obit me sending me to say teases. Oba kinds of weird. Sometimes it gets boring reading long messages. I'm sorry, Charlie. Also, the year 2000 coming growing up, our league was the best. The euphoria alone surrounding Hearts versus 𝐶𝐶 was something else. Our league was better in those days than now. Today, ask a 5-year-old boy or girl in Ghana to name one player in our league, and the answer is not, but he or she can name a player in one of the European leagues. Okay. When the league was better in those days, what did we do to sustain it so that it will always be attractive? Most people in Ghana now gather to watch European leagues than our own league. We should question, why do we watch their leagues and they don't watch our leagues? What are they doing right now that we are not doing? Hearts versus 𝐶𝐶 games today have lost its value compared to those days. Even English League 2 is better than our league today. What a shame. That's your opinion. I can't fault you. Blessed, fantastic morning to you, Nana, and your crew. Liverpool will surely carry the day tomorrow. Wishing Real Madrid and Hearts of Oak all the best. This is Ernest Pope Jerry Wayo from Choco 31st School Junction. Good morning to my friend at Choco, Santana. Good morning, Nana Darkwa and your crew. Man City is going to win the game. Simple crowd. Dennis from 𝐿 Fitting Shop, Choco. We say Mediama versus Ali. Ali clean sheet, yes. This is living money. Osu, why you share that? Toxic L Community 9, Mr. Saki Rewinding Shop. I say my Liverpool will beat Man City tomorrow. Nana, Darwin Nunes to score. This one also says, hello, good morning. I'm Ken Sly, inside Tema. Liverpool is going to win without stress. Mark my words. Thank you, sir. This one says, good morning, pundits. Have a great day. Same to you, sir. Tell Josiah, Man United is coming like Kakai from Abnaba Kwabna. Wow, Abnaba Kwabna. This one says, hello, Nana. Both Liverpool and City's game doesn't concern me. None of them match Man United. I'm waiting for United to beat Everton on Sunday. I'm AJ Kum from Tantra Hills, opposite Champion Divine Clinic. Good morning, AJ Kum. We so say, for information of Josiah, Guardiola has won more games against Klopp's Liverpool in the EPL. Just this year, Guardiola beat Klopp's Liverpool 4-1 at the Etihad. Where did he get his record that Klopp has beaten Guardiola more times in their meetings? This is Kofi from Kaswa. He goes on to say, the Chelsea's previous game against the top sides were all at Stamford Bridge. This game against Newcastle is an away game for Chelsea, so the expectation can't be same as Stamford Bridge. Chelsea will lose. Kofi from Kaswa. Kofi has a penchant for always opposing Josiah, and I like the banter they are having. I'm enjoying it. Hi, good morning. This is Shadrach from Pumbaria. I think Chelsea is winning against Newcastle, although it's going to be a tough one. All right, sir. Good morning, Nana. I'm Ezekiel from Sokron, Awamfi. I love your show. One day you should call Bra Kweku so we hear from him. Yes, I'm planning to do that one. It's going to be the homecoming. Kweku, 𝐒𝐏𝐕𝐄, Ajiman. We have a fantastic show and we're going to show the world we are one family. Okay? Yeah, so don't worry. It's coming live and colored. Kweku na here was a deep playing company free Asante Achimbu by a very bear. Good morning, Nana and your crew. Man City cannot afford to lose their game against Liverpool. We are going for the record and the 3 points. In Pep we trust. Hashtag another record on the line for City. From Doche Brighter, inside Ashaiman, official town. This one says, good morning, Nana Darkwa. We thank God for another new day. Much grateful, Nana. We are left with 37 more days to say bye-bye to 2024. We pray for God's protection throughout. Wishing my teams Madrid and Phobia all the best in their weekend games. Genuine from Dakuman Junction. Good morning to my friend, Mr. Kwame Sai. Tomorrow you are naming your kid. Kwame, we wish you all the best. All the guys at Iraq will be there to back you. From Apempe to Kwame Eboa to Chief to Brother to Junior to Alejandra, all the boys will be there to support you. Your good friend Chebra will be there. We love you, Kwame Phobia, and we wish you Aldoran. Aldoran, so we go Aldoran. To me, wishing all the best, my boy. Inti Kwame, all the best. Why? All right, we'll be there to support you. Okay. We say good morning, guys. A free fall from Tamanu Town. An exciting weekend upcoming, of course. There should be surprises. I've monitored for a while now, and it seems no one in football called Rodri, like the way the gentleman calls him Cascante. Good show, guys. And who is that one? It's Nana Adu, I guess. Yeah. Good morning, Max FM. I'll be surprised and amazed if the Black Stars qualify from their group stage in the 2023 AFCON, which is to be held in Côte d'Ivoire with Chris Hughton at the helm of affairs. And this Matra and Makwe style of play. Feels great that the Premier League matches are returning this weekend after the international break. Man City will win tomorrow's early kickoff against Liverpool. This is Citizen Kelvin, inside Community One. Thank you, Citizen Kelvin. This one says, good morning, Nana. Pepsi Cola meets club beer at Etihad Pub. Neil Lawson or Kamara. That's interesting. Pepsi Cola meets club beer at Etihad Pub. All right. This one says, good morning, Nana and his crew. Will Haaland be available for the match? Because I'm betting on his back to score a goal. Is he playing? Okay. All my panelists nod in agreement that he's playing. Good morning, Nana TCL. So, Josiah, you dear, and Nana Adu, you are saying you give win or draw to Newcastle over Chelsea. Please tell Nana Adu something. Brad Josiah, Nana Adu, if because of your bet and you are going to give win or draw to Newcastle, then you lose Chelsea to win, Nana TCL. Let Josiah... Okay, let Josiah hold his son. Let Josiah hit his son on the table again. Greetings to my lovely wife, Doreen. This is your boy, Amount, from Ashaiman Fita Line. Germany is leading Spain 1-0. It's 10 minutes of additional time in the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. You should be in the studio to see how Nana is turning his head when the ball switches to one direction. Respect goes on to you all at Max. This is Lipman from Sakumono. Lipman, one day you got to pay us a visit too, okay? Good morning, Nana. You're looking splendid this morning. Thanks be to God. It's always a pleasure to listen to you each day. Keep up the good work, please. It's your boy, Isaac Jude Selom, inside Pillbox Pharmacy, Medina, Zongo Junction. Also, my question is, the proceeds we get from participating in tournaments, GFA, why do they invest it into it to benefit the sport industry from the grassroots? You need to get some education, okay? World Cup why? So get it right. Good morning, Max family. Keep up the good work. Papa J from Aguno Nkum. Hey, Onga. Now he's saying, Onga, say good morning, boss. Me show no live. Oh, Medina. Yes, I know. Me tosa ana. Me na bibi. Me kai kanyo maybe. Omo no mudi coast football chino. As we were talking about this Liverpool game and how it's going to light up the resumption of the Premier League, I was thinking about the big derbies in coast football, right? I was thinking about King Harrison versus Mighty Victory. Then I'm thinking about Sidaps versus maybe Cowling Babies, Power Lines versus Jawara. Golden Tulip versus Cowling Babies. Uko Madina, ebia FM versus Madina United. Ebia Red Lobster versus Frankfurt. Ana Zurak, any ebia Great Olivers. Oba Kumasia, State Envoys versus Corners Babies. Ebia Kimfesa versus Sports Cancer. Oh, but these days, I'm asking myself, where are all those derbies in coast football?
The best bed.
Aye, Kosra. Charity. Oh, the Sheba.
And area how mobile to say
yes,
that is near Salami Aces and in Noboris. Maybe boss 17 but ball.
Unim Prisco Minis.
Prisco Ministema.
Unim Soccer Milo.
Milo missionaries.
Brady. Turn baby, unim Bobo.
Send me ball.
Tete unim Bobo. What to neither?
Oh, from a game team Nagajan. Dan Hamas Senegal by Okabibitre. Okabibitre.
Mishan Kumaso unim Bobo.
Hamas Senegal.
Okay, we are my friend in two lines.
Here, Obio Co School, our Roman from 1990. No, Oshe Salami. A ball no a car.
Now, Uber position bang.
Mr. Atia said 2. Later, and I'm the ball 4 and 5 central.
Oh,
ACM Bar School.
now over right hand side of central defense and left hand side.
Oma me 4, me Boba me 5 and me.
We are 4 hour you man saying.
Oh, no. Some men will be saying.
Masa unim Bobo me be so asem.
Opa, Maminka same way. Who Michael Asian any day. Besides, one your friend me number 4.
Me number 4.
Obioko St. Augustine's from 94 to 96.
Aye.
Because I one a boss in Augustine's 2. A sample ball for ACA Biambo. Tell me cultural SSE.
Wow, it's here.
Me.
Uton Bebli.
Odio who Matiamwa. Besides, say me number 4 your wine.
Klinsman.
Odio bisa Klinsman say. I want to know about 4 now.
Tony Bebli.
On the 17th Terry soon that encounter. Only Smiler Olympics.
Me ubisa me 7.
Thank you. I have good so him Smiler. Because Smiler said Tony Bebli is your boss. Salami Bonobo.
Uni Mustafa.
Douglas.
SM.
You walk me what your mammy more SM.
Kwabuchi.
Train. SM.
Aye.
Me walk school now from school team. No.
Aye.
SM was class 2. Theo.
Aye.
Mustafa Douglas.
No class 2.
No class 2.
Now St. Augustine school team.
Debbie, no more Roman school.
And I can say, oh, primary school SM now.
Okay. Say Mustafa, me want primary school. When to me school team.
No,
now me bo.
Now bo.
Okocha, so no Okocha.
Paradise
Okocha.
JJ Orlando is
Unim. JJ never boy 6. Our Roman school. Also free, be you also free bisanse.
Be you Spain.
O Spain, bisa be you say. Boy na police bars na no ball Roman 4 no. No.
Ya mo teams are wabo Ghana no me so me there.
Debbie, me they say coast.
Na say coast.
But say me be pride.
The Ubo coast team be. Oh, coast card.
Mo coast card.
Ewen.
Oh.
Ewen team be o.
Oh, mo salami coast card, mo nobo coast card oh. So ni marking team.
Odi sheba.
Me for me ko Debbie. So ko kuma se ko bo team bi amini.
Me go kuma zinya.
Bramadina.
Nyabutre. First na me to airport police bars. Na mbo team boy for your friend Zico babies.
And you so be nim solo.
Abaje.
I
say me na oni me ken.
Abaje adore me na me chise.
Omo ye ni gina pom na net.
Yes. And odana be hu.
Those are our cousins.
Yes.
Abaje or Canada is here.
Yeah, there be say so
Waba America, Waba Ghana.
Alice now
I'm me Boziko babies. Oh, airport police bars.
Yeah.
Mkobo Red Lobster. Oh, Madina.
Choba una ne dia.
A restaurant and choba.
Okay, say so. Now difference between choba and restaurant am difference no. Omo you so ayiwa. There be you may trust. The difference between restaurant
restaurant you use ayiwa.
Tibisano. And what is the difference?
Are you what defines choba and restaurant?
Thank you. I know the difference no.
Tony Bebli.
Me
say. Mabo unim Frankfurt.
Dabi.
Unim Madina Rispark.
Boche
kwano yeah. Unim Nkwantanae. Na unim Skido, na mni Skido mbo timbo Nkwantanae friend power shooters.
Skido be mosquito.
Alan Skido Emmanuel Alan.
Wow. Okay.
Unim Patrick Country. Prince Tego. Unim Baba Sofu. Unim
Sonny Maxwell Mensa.
Osabu.
The playmate in Osabu.
Osabu ne Ata Legacy. Oliver
or Italy.
On a chief scout.
Okay. Many asabu ne ball.
Wow, tie.
Me am tie. Who sabu every day? I can say Tony say on ne ball.
But this time omu be.
Omu tie. Obi obetie bi say me bro send message.
Ode ye nyina ye jai ball kra no. Ko danso man ko bisa. Me na from Asante. Asante Achim Ronaldo me marita.
Michael Sochi na ma me di say Asante Achim Ronaldo. Say Michael so be ball liberty.
Michael Star FM. Onimbo but onu ni playmate na okebo Frank Champon mo.
Okaya ba yakobo match bi.
Ona di medin ma o.
Onim yakobo match bi. Meni Henry. Ball e bo na de bam no husu de yi ni free.
Agozi Asante.
Henry ni ball papa.
Henry Asante.
Share.
Aputo.
Share Henry Smith. Henry ni Smith.
Fifi de ni mbobo.
Ana make am enti mi am ni o mbobo ne.
Onimbo pa.
Hey Smith ni mbobo papa. Then okay. Nana media games were who down. Sedu, na Sedu Adamu na echi.
Now with you. Tony Bebli. Unzi. Kasa yem from o. You see I'm running for. We have so much.
December baso.
Oh, December. Say you need months by.
But the man say you about ko ambulance be see o.
Ama why?
Emergency reason.
We cannot do
Uncle Ricky. Or Mazua.
And team near why no yenye team ne.
Team no.
With the deep line.
Me play Mutala Yakubu.
Striker.
DM.
Mutala.
Hey.
Me deep line playmaker.
Who me Seto? Seto. You're down. Front gate. Front desk down on there. Unim boy no only am right back.
Hey.
Unim God no MCR no. Ono mama na bono ma 4.
Na kukumbe for ni yembo match unti yembo one.
Eno mo. Hey jai. I'm play plan.
E di every early ne start times.
Abi any freedoms na be ball.
Freedoms.
Sicho mu company. Ah sicho mu company.
E ti arrange.
Wo be ball na obe chichi ball.
Me ball. Ah nana
wo boot.
Obabo.
Oh dey na wo kan.
Wo boot ofie.
Nana min call World Cup ma min for boost less than 3 mile. I mean for bobo.
Odisha ba me anya predictor no ati.
Okay, you quick.
But na World Cup first and say ebia Debbie. Na me bi say ebia down so my ha. Ene yen ya woda akoma area ha no. Debbie game be dey in the coast team na woka no.
Debbie power in cry ha.
Be ye territory ha.
Tie de ne nobo ni salami.
Salami ni nobo.
Na down so my.
Down so man sit-ups. Sit-ups ni those times ne beat the sad abraka.
You see, I can't see about the big game. What down so my team man.
Charlie, I'm drifted away from coast football. That's why I'm trying to bring myself back. My ira o coast. What I say? Nipa.
Me doctor see or go for it.
Say me judge man na no. Onu odini sika football intino. He has every right to follow football. Yeah. What I say? Godfrey Akoto in the next 5 years, Mondo the football be Ghana. He's investing in football. Team you're finna taking over FC. The team na Zeze be boy ya na ni amposa hu Zeze obe sign ma Asante Kotoko. Ono Godfrey Akoto timi tu kwan Cote d'Ivoire. No akwa scouting. O timi tu kwan on nam not ono kasa scouting. No 2 players. What I say? And like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Na yeye adibia friend Coca-Cola under 17 championship. Yeah. Many Godfrey Akoto. I was like doing media commentator at that level, but Akoto was part of the organizers. Now you catch you 15 years and cry who or more sa under 17 championship na be national team, you be shocked. And I think Godfrey no that time na ni didia sa di na no, he knew he was going to be a football administrator one day. Good morning predictor then ekoso
Nana
Odisha
Christmas e banyu mo my dey ba.
And Josiah kankan bi kire o si bia ne ohana ayemei uti ase
na so me
aseche say
ntimi nda ndunim
Josiah si bia ne ohana ayemei o kasa ase uti ase aseche say
so say ye di amanfo banana me friend fetu to
te o si ere
ye di amanfo
kan you
Idi amanfo.
Can you say?
Oh, there be say. In the contest now on the make Nana contest now on the make Nana obisi unko restaurant unko hu ayiwa ho. There is a chop bar. Unko restaurant now ko hu ayiwa na enya restaurant na chop bar.
Obi say wash away sweeper.
Yes, na me sweepy so but
Allah.
Oh,
the sweepers.
This sweepers all born on my vibe.
Oh, they don't judge me. Oh, judge me. They no name me.
Obi send message send me a kubolo pa. Me kubolo.
Oh, they be said Nana.
Is it because we news are teams no
They be those days, no.
I'm speaking with like practical experience.
Yeah. Nana one thing papa mama bobo.
Unim Ozo. First one na you go into. Ba unim awi.
Awi mean Marie.
Awi so we coach.
That team a person me bo. Golden tulip, but not soldier for me. Who am I misro?
Going to the police.
So no training war.
Mobile force.
Nice. But I didn't misro. Because the bomb match a soldier for count.
I call we bobo golden tulip.
Why?
Difference.
Amoy Derby.
Razak Pimpo.
Yeah.
We su bobo.
2006 work out.
Razak bobo 70 that time na me minutes 14 in training. Uni Michael Kofi. About Egypt 1997 or Bebo entire life.
Oh, no, the boy Italian club, baby.
They be on crop or PSV and Ovin. Michael Kofi of Golden Tulip.
Me dream number say me bought tulip.
I scaffold team.
Because the only me name pet tulip. Omo dressing.
Oh, near. Yet to say a Man City.
It is sometimes only no ball. Ball I make ball. Yane ni me mum simple ball.
Golden Tulip versus Cowling Babies.
Ne any small way.
Any passion Olympics ne has.
Nana, your question now, Wakasa, how do we revive those things?
A bad day.
You know what I've also been thinking. I'm like, yo, first no come dinner. Your Calvary Park, your number 1 park. Okay, your Samampum, your Reese Park, your Quantanai. Right? Right now, all these lands have been taken over by estate developers. You get me? So first, who go in that far? Near about 5 or 6 parks. Right now, as I come, you pay.
Yeah.
When you come to dance, man, there one Kakari Brubi.
Any
Tony Park in standard park. Which mean division league match.
First stop near park go first stop.
It means I now because maybe say football association. Then you should have back up and say you benya this kind of
back
clubs and any traditional way no in a game.
The last time Ghana won a juvenile competition or youth competition was back in 2009, right?
Yeah.
Last time Ghana winning under 17 a year, man.
95.
The decline of coast football or juvenile football is the reason we are not achieving at the youth level. Trust me, academies are good, but there be what's in the head in penny for? There be you can't sit on radio and make this wild allegation. There be you need to back this with facts. Maybe I was in statement I did 20 any man is 16. Now with the document I be proven. But what kind of trust I am for? You know who be no can say no.
Now my raising no.
Yeah.
Now my raising the between.
And I make a say.
Look,
those guys that won under 17, 91, those that went to 93, all of Coast boys.
Yeah.
Stevia Pia, Coast, to Mighty Victory, to Auras, to Azovok, Cowling, Dankwe, Cowling, to Olympics, Razak Pimpo, Golden Tulip, to Olympics, Atram, Cowling, Dagboat in BT. Okay. What is your quality?
One day I was here per course for the beat.
No, we need to do a proper course seminar on this show.
I like the wedding. No?
Yeah, let's try to see how we can get back.
No, getting back. Now, okay, estate developers craft.
Now, they are very popular. Was those level or
Malamus?
The other room was quite what you.
Oh, hey, Camarades. Camarades, mo de omo but ye me mum there.
Me now boko from Kumasi no be Accra.
Yeah, Kumasi crowd there mobile.
No dimbo.
There be Kumasi mobile. I went to Kumasi on a different mission. But me call Kumasi no. Then I got more involved in grassroots football. What I say?
No,
yeah. And I'm some Connors babies. Me a Connors babies disciple. There be about an opera we you be amateur Park. Asim Park, Michael Semba, Stephen Yaziko Drew, Nana Bunsu, Sama Dopon, Kojo Poku, Joe Louis, Dominica Dia, Enoke Dukofi, Kwamboine, Enoke Boando, Frank Adumaku.
Connors
Coast, University of Coast in Ghana. Yeah.
It's the best.
The whole Ghana.
No, but not preschool show, preschool minis.
A good.
Now make can preschool. Share.
And as you are my corner schools. Who do we share?
And you say a documentary be also.
No.
That's all.
Charlie. Corners war. And I see a cook master cram because you're training anopa.
I'm over division 1 and division 2.
Baby, oh, your Kumasi cornerstones when you're corners babies.
So yeah, allergy. Good side time.
So na e be bin the see na ye mpanimfo oversight na ba be do some pempe so na ye de ba de ba.
You see those times it's not amount for out of passion.
Yeah.
Into bu okra na okwe any business we don't nya ni sika no dey make course without thinking about what is going to do benye free. But now it's big business.
Yeah.
Unemichi. Yeah. Inti mo amuni malam wo Kumasi bia mo kanje malam se me chane. Today I'm saluting him for everything that he taught us at Asim Park. Na mti fantini ntantano pe bia me Asim Park.
Njina bo no suan bo.
Oh, me mensuan boy de wo me.
Oh, na u chama malam so.
Debi o malam de o che me bo na ni so. How to scout for players,
yes,
how to understand the game. Debi how to do player management. Unkofa player via crossing man ka se obeto aduane ne mpaboa man. One ne be krata na dachi oye ya wan susu weja ohoko.
And as our players is happy one aboji.
Atiko.
Well, at the point I work as a amount for interest, make I say in recent times you could try a who Kumasi. Even media for be gala bi omo organize any idea what areas.
You see the passion.
Nipa a best any person the woman no. It means something is missing down there. Trust me. Say I ain't oversight. I need ho.
And there's one person in Ghana.
Yeah.
I can coach football, juvenile football. Or your institutional memory. King Regina Tyron.
Hey,
Reggie.
No size.
Now Reggie said Kofodia no free.
Yes, you Kofodia boys.
Because Reggie buy them say
Kofodia. Me sister told me the classmates in Reggie. E Pentecost school Kofodia. Reggie ni fie ni am fie ni Kofodia. You told the state.
Reggie the onim coast boy.
Reggie. Reggie
no be on the few other place be gum.
Reggie be catch us say nana, me hwe coast na studio apia obebo we ahwede o. Reggie okuta studio apia buto inda father.
Inda fa, yeah.
Sale enye free return ati.
Nana Adu can one day was here trying to invite
we got to do it.
Me put that them better me hune here. Bibi na ko achew na ye oversight.
The factors are many and we need a long period to have this discussion. Who is Ketokreku? Not or owner of Jawara babies. Ketokreku ono ankasa ti costume.
Jawala ona achubo kakra no.
Debi achubo Jawala.
Ono bobo happen ko outside.
Then I walk it in my outside. Nya no.
Ano. Okofa
ho. The way to make us and maybe nam overhead at motor overhead who so much has to tell be what they call Kwame filling station there and I do by 9 nipa na sum ho shop boys in the ball or ball who this time also tell me here ball na fly like nipa sum ho na do by 9
and I say just say my revive coach na
unya oli center
da bi unya unim boy bi no ball lions the final Alhaji Sulemana
Alhaji
striker bi okobobo teki
yeah
but unim
na unim David Amaku Razak
asemi na obi se mi
the minute Razak can be playmate. Razak can be playmate or Nobo.
Razak in person.
There be 95.
Aye.
95.
Aye.
𝐶𝐿𝐕.
Aye.
Or Doko.
Aye.
Be playmate.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Or
Doko is here. What name Razak your friend 𝐶𝐿𝐕?
My best number 10 me who know Ghana. Best number 10. Your friend Baba Sufu.
Baba Sufu.
Mo amunim Baba Sufu amutie radio. No just tell me about Baba Sufu.
No, we in the area we in.
Madina, but obo going to Kakabato no obo FM.
Man no can play.
Let okobo Ipu Oko United.
𝐾𝐂𝐊.
T ayenom.
There be near friendly T. Is it Cowley? Great player. Great player.
Tony.
Great player.
Yeah, I've been thinking about these coast derbies. What would drive me from my house to go and watch a coast
Ricardo,
game?
tell me about 17. Ricardo, maybe 14 no, about 17. A friend say, Noble.
Che.
Okay, Maradona.
Maradona there.
Or Abusuka is your tongue spare parts. Excellent player.
Tony Bebli.
And I maybe a man for the message, but I'm corner in the me man for because I egg me tron and as a tear me to be that.
The max predictor.
Nana,
Enquire audition bar.
and I said, my catch was a choba any restaurant difference here.
You want?
And the done thing.
Okay, yeah.
You go baby now a restaurant near say I want a choba.
Yati.
Okay. In Netherlands, Esther DVC.
Na choba you use for knife for.
Immediately, you use fork and knife. Oh, it doesn't become a choba. It's a restaurant.
So it's every day is for knife.
Any you are any restaurant bar.
Intersection. Nana you go. Nak brother on the FC Den Bosch. Straight win Nak.
Okay.
Uko Bosnia, Premier League Ghana. FK Sarajevo and Twazla City. Straight win Emma Sarajevo. Uko Denmark. Sojeske and Novisted IF. Straight win Emma Sondeske. 1. Upko Ojeya League 2. IB Chemist. On ASI Miller. Straight win Ma IB Chemist. Over Germany, Bundesliga 2. Hannover 96. On Hertha Berlin over 1.5. The same German Bundesliga 2. Hamburg and Eintracht Braunschweig. A straight win Emma Hamburg. Italian Serie B. Sampdoria and Spezia under 3.5. Italian Serie C Group A. Trento and Albinlefe over 1.5. Italian Serie C na Foggia and Latina over 1.5. Into my members of you, and these are sure bets. The person amount for because the Josiah Quaye says here affect amount for budget. But yes, so you see it there in your chest swap. Nak brother on AFC Den Bosch straight win Emma a Netherlands Esther DVC straight win Emma Nak. Bosnia Premier Liga a FK Sarajevo and Tuzla City straight win Emma Sarajevo. Denmark Division 1 Sondeske and Novested IF a straight win Emma Sondeske. Straight win Emma Sondeske. Oko Algeria League 2 Chemist IB Chemist on As Ein Miller straight win Emma IB Chemist. Over Germany Bundesliga 2 Hannover 96 on Hertha Berlin a over 1.5. Over Hamburg on Eintracht Braunschweig a straight win Emma Hamburg. Italian Serie B Sampdoria and Spezia under 3.5. Italian Serie C Trento and Albinlefe over 1.5. Italian Serie C Group C Foggia and Latina over 1.5.
Who me say ayi e friend say Kofi Akobo ida Latina da Richmond Bachi ya do
Volume ya.
Unim Acosti Susa Acosti Okobo Fiorentina omo boy ono so abo Latina da unim Masaudu Alasan
Masaudu
ono so abo Latina da omnya Oliver na Jom Quaye.
So Oliver the ambassador for Italy.
Yeah.
The ambassador Oliver there.
All right, 45 minutes past 10, Max FM 89.7. Oscar Mauli Nuwati, our brother in America, was say, good morning, Nana. Talking about Abdul Samad Opon, the former Connect Babies player. He's now a member of the U.S. Army. Ex-Asante Kotoko forward, Samad Opon has swapped careers from football to the military after graduating from the United States Army Academy. Opon was one of many trainees who successfully graduated from the U.S. Army as part of the class of 2023. This message is coming from Oscar, who is in the United States and have seen Abudu. Samad Opon is here for Abudu. Only boy with Eric Kwakupoku. Hello Kwaku. Honestly, I'm Connect Babies. Obviously, Brown Nana, you know Baba Sofo, Patrick Entry, Akoto Platini, Nicolas Ado. I know all of them. I know a certain midfielder also called Fifi Akwa. Fifi Akwa was a good player. Neo boy could say Agos. Or see, Baba Sofo in Madina, we call him Maestro. Yes, Baba was a Maestro. Baba even came to Presec to play for us. This one says, good morning, Nana. I hope you are good. You have really casted my mind back to my cold days. At Nungwa, the biggest derby was between Christian Stars and Schweppes, and also Dambot FC against those two teams. I played for Christian Stars. I was the midfield general. Charlie Akomko, Magizo, Nungwa Seawater, J Gidi Gidi. This one also says, Klopp is backed like Pep in terms of play. Klopp is not backed by like Pep in terms of player buying, but this is a coach who works with limited funds to produce results. Klopp is a genius. All right. You add your name the next time you're bringing your message. Obiso say, good morning, the biggest sports show in Ghana. Hope you guys are doing great. All right, well, fine. Let me see who is here. I say, Nana, my name midterms are over. And Nana, my name midterms are over and lessons start today. So how Mr. Predictor will teach well. Okay, I get where you're going to. Please, big ups to my sons, Action Jr. and Son of God Jr. This is Action from MTK. Enjoy your day, Mr. Nana, SM is my senior. Okay. Mustafa Douglas. What about dwarfs? No, conference him. And no Roman student doesn't know how to play good football. Okay. They say, I didn't Roman Park, we say double ball. I say, hi. Good morning. Josiah and the team. Man City, Liverpool is over. It's over. It's over what? Over goals. Chelsea, Newcastle. GG. GG, that's what you're saying. Go. Okay, go. Okay. Man City, Liverpool. GG. Newcastle, Man City, Man City, Liverpool. Go. Chelsea, Newcastle. Go. But the main point is Liverpool will win with 3 points with 3 goals to 2. This is astonished Qatar. All right, sir. Also, Nana, Harry, Charlie, City 3-1, United 2-0, Bayer Leverkusen 3-1, West Ham 3-1. That's my game for tomorrow. Market from a shy man. Nana, please, if predictor can't play football, how can he give us game predictions? We are at your back. Why? Nana, Harry Maguire is the best player in the NBA, not in football, please. Charlie, people do. We say, Nana, mema wachio. Catch a predictor say. Or say net dear. What is it? He types his message in chi. Say a net dear. One prediction my we go do okay. Okay. I say okay. I see Tony. I see on your mind no mu lusu dodo. Me bon message no tough as I know patch. Alfred Ewa Shaman Fita line. He's asking where Kuku is. Kuku come. Okay, we'll miss him too. This one says, good morning, my name is Patti Agosu from Pram Lower Town. I know how to strike more than that Nicholas Jackson. So January, Chelsea should come and sign me. I'm on for Tuayampia. I say, good morning, Nana. There's something which is worrying. We are here in Ghana, but we know everything going on in European clubs and their players' contractual issues, salaries and everything. But here in Ghana, club officials and everyone are not giving us the true information about the teams and the players. If a journalist is making an interview with a club member or PR, all the answers they will give is different from the questions. So what kind of football are we doing in this country? Santana from Choco. Santana. We say Max is loud and clear inside Kwashibu. This is the humble lion, and it's still your sub-record. All right. And you are united till Satan repents. Kudos to you and your crew. EPL is back for good. Thank you. It's 10:50. We're going for a break. When we come back, the Sports Park will continue. We are coming right after this break. Stay tuned. Don't flick your dial.
Opportunity for the Fabians. They are back in it. Awako.
Embrace the all-new IMAX 32 Android television with advanced modern tech, which gives you an improved viewing experience and unlimited pleasure. The slim, slick television comes with full HD screen with high resolution and wide color gamut. The top-notch picture quality makes your movies and games 5 times clearer. With the latest Android 11 version, enjoy all your favorite Android apps like Netflix, YouTube, Showmax on a click. Watch all your favorite programs non-stop with a sharp focus, balanced contrast, and radiant balance. Take a step into a new world of scenery and fantasy with the new IMAX 32 Android television. Available at all Max Buy shops nationwide, on online at 1,799 Ghana cedis only. Visit us on www.maxbuy.com.gh or download the Max Buy app on Google Play Store. You can also call on 0596 913 298 or 0544 019 552. IMAX Smart Life.
IMAX quality modern standing fans are vital on hot days. They cool you with good airflow, and to aid sound and longer sleep, they are secured with anti-rust mesh grille and enhanced super speed motor for durability. The powerful 3-speed control allows you to adjust the airflow with an optional brighter bulb which illuminates the room. They come in 3 types and energy saving, affordable too. Available in all Max Buy outlets and leading shops in town. Call Max Buy now on 0302 750 308 or buy online www.maxbuy.com.gh or follow us on Facebook. IMAX Electronics. For bulk purchase, contact 0245 240 983. Choose super reliable IMAX fans. Choose smart life. IMAX. Smart life.
What a guan, me conscious brethren. Your favorite roots rock reggae tunes with inspirational vibes. Reggae Max on Max 89.7 with DJ NY comes your way every week, Mondays to Fridays, 12 noon on Max 89.7 FM. Reggae Max, feel the natural mystic flow in the airwaves right into your VAs. What?
Nobody can stop reggae. Nobody can stop reggae. Nobody can stop reggae. Cause reggae's
my favorite papa ye.
Ebro jawo no 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 usapa. Etu da so afa no.
Ebinum da yeso eya de a wonni hu agro kra.
Oni abaya na wabahanom foforo no mebo a. Mebo modern na mewie school. Na afei de makohwehwem papa.
Eni aminu nyina ye pe. Ah mama, ede na to papa.
E wo se ye yini fi akwa yaresabia kese mu.
E ma ore ho abribia kai na ma wani nje wai.
Ebinum so de ne se odi ahoden eni anibre ebebo bra.
Mema me da yeso nyina bem ama me ene mo nso ana mo sesei.
Ebe ye din pa se wo be hu papa o.
Itre bianca bro. Anya me papa.
Woni enfidu na atwam no sese de ne wura afi ukra.
Nye tie ne se ma chen wei ma brabo nyina.
Oho ha, mani age oho.
Me hu se na wotumi ka. Wo ha pa obetumi de omo mutumi ka me be chi akafom.
Carlos, wo je minnimu yie se bana sa bianca na. Eya wontimi hye wo ho sokra.
Na odo e di wo mo beba be bom mpuni mpu.
Bianca.
Nanso wo ahyase enti abeye enano asem no.
Enwo so biate bibia fa menyin sen ne ho. Sesia Rigo ekono. Sanso na mene nesuma asem no so eko.
Meba, Gabriel, o papa no wapa no.
Papa, me pese mi hu nipa oye me maame.
Enwo se no kre ne babon tinkra.
Double Max TV. Telenovela mu kentinka e de obremu akosem e brew.
Eya abribia madofo eja me hoko.
Enya dia yentam betiti biem.
akoma mu nsɛm.
Ebere me katua wonim den. Onu aswada ma onu suntete wo. Woni suade hunu na mbemu.
Abusua.
Rigo Valoria. Me Gabriel papa na me sanso ye manager.
Eni odo kan.
Bianca ya media. Metimi ama ni bibi ohia. Me chi se medi nkugo.
Obra no den se den a. Wakuma inni wonhwamo da.
Forever my love. Non kro bia kopim non do. 9 to 10 p.m. Ye wie the repeat no so abramo donko 1 p.m. Omnibus no so ye dia basom. Kwasia da bia Sunday 6:30 p.m. Non sia empemu. Ewo Mass TV.
It's Messi, 2-0 to PSG. It's Mane, and it's blasted into the back of the net by Naby Keita.
Mila shot the target. Oh my word! What's the Sputnik? Through the middle, opportunity for the Fabians. They're back in it. Awako.
When fundamentally you fail to do the right thing over the years, Africa or GN Munyam, Tromdi, or Riasiman, and you know, again over the years, almost 3 was sustain you also. We say Manchester United is winning quadruple. Hey,
I'm penny for say a motive of your son, you multipene, a yet Sasabon Samo Wabu Achacha, and a yet Mass Post Pack. Yasa Abebio, a Juada Ecosi, a Fiada no Panon Chrome, Ecosi, a Ria Prem to Brim, Tia ya the dear de, and Kwana Bebrel.
Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again. Day what dog can one, and EJ can one, the ration one. Say a day what dog can one, and EJ can one, the ration one. Since the days of Baba Yara, we've been there, we've been there.
89.7 Max FM. Max FM. 89.7 Max FM.
We've been there. Division 1 League is back again. Since the days of Abeta Saki, we've been there, we've been there. Women's Premier League is back again. Since the days of Asamoah John, we've been there. Ghana Premier League is back again. Since the days of Ishmael Ado, we've been there.
All right, welcome back from the break. This message says, Nana, you are great. Congratulations to you guys. Nana, Phobia can do better this year, but they are not serious. Only God. Nana, you are live at Peje, Volta region. My name is Gordon 𝐾𝐂𝐊 Godoga. Peje, Whole West. Peje, that's Sichosome town. Yeah. The predictor must relax a bit and come good. We are losing money. Oh, no, I want to say to you, Ibone. I said, Nana, tell Tony, in chop bar, one can select protein of choice and soup, but in restaurants, you only order what is in the menu. Dr. Funya of Accra. Charlie. Good morning, Max Sports. Let me see. I'm trying to retrieve this message. Good morning, MSP. Okay, Max Sports Park. Wow, that's good. I hope you all good. Phobians should get a good coach fast. So we... Okay, that was yesterday. Sorry. Max Sports, good morning. There's nothing like chop bar. The word is using knife to cut something. So it's food joint, not chop bar. So chop is not eat. Malash. Hey, how is it? Kweku Apre says... Kweku Apre is here. Kweku says what? Good morning, Nana. Busy weekend for Serie A with interesting fixtures. Milan versus Fiorentina, Juventus versus Inter, Roma versus Udinese, Napoli versus Atalanta. I tip Inter to win or draw. Forza Inter. Kweku Apre. Kweku Apre is a serious Inter fan. And he loves the Italian game. Also, brilliant analysis by all standards. I just can't go a day without listening to you guys. Mo from Paradise. Thank you, Mo. Good morning, Max Crew. I really love this show. Keep the fire burning. Man City versus Liverpool draw. Greetings to all Madridista for the hydrogen and a deal to buy. Nana, tell your guy Josiah Chelsea will lose from Austin Adenta. Skillions from La. Hey, Skillions. I knew. Not many rap group here from Skillions. It's the same rap group that produced Elomad. You know Elomadabla? Eo was my mate. Eo was my dormitory mate in Presec. Eo, many nane that them. Eo. Yeah. I know you can't. Unim Podonko.
Yeah.
You know Podonko? This guy. What's his name?
Oh, they have this. Jeso
was also my mate.
Wow.
Then yeah. Then there's a guy called Scientific. You know Scientific? Yeah, he's also a rapper.
No, because of wake up when you're past Skillions.
Cole Palmer doesn't have to prove anything to anybody apart from Poch. Asu. Okay. All right. So, what do we do now? Let me go through fixtures of the Ghana Premier League. All right. Bet Power Premier League. Say match day 12. Say ena fixtures no Etienne. Nyame aduma echna ewo Sogakope, Wafa Park, Legon Cities, any Asante Kotoko, ND Boyni. The Olympics Mediama game has been postponed because Mediama in Africa. Nations FC, any Karela, ND Boyni. Aduana Stars, any Accra Lions, ND Boyni. Dreams versus Bofakwa postponed because Dreams are in Africa. House of Oak, any Brekum Chelsea, Kwesiada or Accra Sports Stadium. And Swatchemai, any Atob Lions, any Ebo, Ewon Swatre. Samatex, any Real Tamale United, any D Boyni. And Abichem United, any Bibiani Go Stars. That's Monday, Ewo Nana Fusuji Abos Park, Ewo Bichim. We Bet Power Premier League fixtures for match day 12 in Tishano Sumai.
Our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own.
Okay, so let's move on to the Division 1 League games coming up. You call Zone 1A. Victory Club, any Mana FC, any D Boyni, Techima Heroes, any War Power, any Shishaso, Sasu, and a Wasunta, Omni Steadfast, any D Boyni, Uko Piemu Ewo, a year 11 wonders are so ya, all Tinefi Achen Brekum City, not only on their Boyni, but for Soccer Academy, any Techman Liberty Youth, BA United, any Mighty Royals, Young Apostles, any DBB, Ye PM Ewo Zone 2, Holy Stars, Honest Sky FC, any D Boyni, Asikem, any Young Red Bull, Kim Pfizer, any Soccer Intellectuals, Elmina Sharks, any New Edubiase, Seshi All Stars, any Swedro All Blacks, Enzma Kotoko, any Future Stars, Vipers, any Dwarfs, Park Academy, Ewo Fenso, on Tinefi Achen Rose Park. Wow, interesting game coming up. Zone 3, Atram Divisa, and it Still Believe, and a D Boynin, Akachi All Stars versus Oko United. Hoho United any Kofo Yua Simpa Sana Uncle T any Nania Eddie Boy ni Tony Loco Uluzu game with ya Anra Bepamu you Uncle T any Nania any Eddie Boy ni Kotoku Royals any Accra Athletic any Deshishaso Vision any na God Eddie Boy ni Suzubibi any Golden Kicks Eddie Shishaso Kings Palace versus Home Stars.
So this is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. This is the days of Joe Debra.
Okay, so there's nothing ladies and Tamale Super Ladies coming up. It's a derby, big one. No air, Malta Guinness Women's Premier League, Fosu Royal Ladies, and Kumasi Sports Academy. Then there's Ashton Ladies, also on the Pelpia, and the Eshisha so we a game sir, a basso that's the Northern Zone, Women's Premier League, and ye de hun semno eba.
Division 1 League is back again. Division 1 League is back again. Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Okay, you call Southern Zone, Berry Ladies, any ladies strikers, Hazakers Ladies, any army ladies, SM Socrates, any soccer intellectuals, Sea Lions, any Jonina ladies, and a Faith Ladies, any police ladies, and airball, where games are airbar, so Southern Zone, Malta Guinness Women's Premier League.
89.7 Max FM.
Tell everybody, body, go tell everybody.
FC Midiema. FC Midiema. FC Midiema. I say everywhere we go, people want to see Midiema. Everywhere we go, people want to see Midiema. Hey, everywhere we go, people want to see Midiema. Everywhere we go, people want to see Midiema.
89.7 Max FM. 89.7 Max FM.
Check it down, y'all. Champion Midema, victorious Midema, unbeatable Midema, powerful Midema.
Simba and Asek. There's a Tunisian game, it's a derby. Esperance du Tunis, Omni Etoile du Sahel. Without Casablanca, any Joaneng Galaxy. Afe Belouizdad, any Young Africans. Petro di Luanda, Oni Al Hilal. Then Ali versus Midiama. That's where our interest is. Mamlodi Sundowns, any Nouadhibou, Eddie Boom, where games are so in the African Champions League. You pay more Confederations Cup. Dreams for Omnium Nana me born, Omnium ni dreams for no. Dreams are in Tunisia, Omni Club Africain, Kwesiada non Donko Pepe na can say Basso, Sana, Modern Future, any Super Sport, Zamalek, any Abu Salem, Rivers United, any Academica du Lobito, Eddie Boeni, then there's USM Alger, Womani Al Hilal Benghazi. That's where Agadas is, right? Okay. RSB Bekani, Omni Sekukune of South Africa, Diabo Noir, Oni Stade Malien, Sagranda Esperanca, Omni Coco Ya. Sana, the game Ghanaians are looking forward to is Dreams away to Club Africain. Adote no Okasa, was Adote talking about his players? Alright. Yente Mediama for coach, here we are. Then we kickstart our discussions.
Two of El Hali officials met us at the airport and then guided us direct to our hotel, that is Radisson Hotel. As I speak, I will commend the Egyptians for their warm reception yesterday until this morning as I speak. Accommodation perfect, feeding. 3 days back, we did arrange, according to the information I had from Egypt, Cairo, we trained at the Kumasi Sports Stadium between Ghana time 7 and 9 p.m. And arriving here, the weather looked normal because I was here last November. As compared to this current situation, there is a bit difference. The weather is not too cold, so I will take it. So this evening we are training. This evening, so we'll see how we missed the services of Sowa, Fatawo, and then Nuruddin in our last game against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It didn't affect me too much, but I would say it affected me. Why? Because Sowa had playing time just 3 minutes plus 5 other time. The other time, Nuruddin was on bench. Fatah was also on bench. So I asked myself, if those guys were with me, maybe things would have changed. Or maybe we will see the Kotoko match in a different way. Now that these guys are with the team, let me go back again because coming here, I traveled alongside 21-man squad plus 10 technical staff. So Fatawo and then Nuruddin joined the team back from Comoros. So as I speak, I'm here to see their fitness level at session today. Even the coaches plan to train them or give them different training. Play with the Black Stars, they were on the bench, they didn't play. Others played against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So we need to get these 3 guys ready for the game on Sunday. And I will come out openly that I'm using these 3 guys come Saturday against Al Hilal. I know Al Hilal to be the giant of the continent. Continent, I mean Africa. They are rated #1 in Africa when it comes into such competitions. I see this game as David and Goliath affair. If I'm David, then I have to prepare enough to go against Goliath, as it did happen in the Bible. Come Saturday, I know most of the presenters are looking at us as underdogs. Let me tell you one secret. Anything can happen on Saturday. But to me as a coach, myself and my technical coaching staff, we plan to map a strategy that will prevent Al Hilal to come all attacking game. I know Al Hilal to be a team, especially one area I'm looking at, especially this afternoon, is Al Hilal, they want to start the attack from the back. Would force you to come out in a pressing manner and then they'll hit the ball behind you. This is one of their tricks, I know. They are also used to press when it comes into defending. They will not allow you to play. They will make sure they keep you at bay in your half so that on transition,
89.7 Max FM.
Goal.
Max
All
FM.
that I need to do is side my boys.
89.7
Tell
Max
them, let
FM.
them be aware that we are playing against Goliath. We are David. Trust me. By close of Saturday, the game, you will see different media Goliath fighting Al-Hali.
It's all now Goliath and Al-Hali, David Nadote. I will tell. All right, so that's about it from Ghanaian clubs in Africa. Quick one before Nana Adu comes in. There's a basketball event coming up. Nyame Aduma, you're at December from 15th to 17th. For those of you basketball fans, it's called the African Basketball Festival. Teams from France, Ghana, Nigeria, UK, Liberia, and Togo will take part in this event. It's been powered by Right Sports. Yenya Yausichi. And on it, Ghana Basketball Federation, Akambu many African Basketball Festival, no, and now on the airbar in Tianchen. So we'll be much involved. It's not about football, we're a sports station. It's 17 minutes approaching 18 after 11, the morning of 24th November 2023, the last Friday of the month of November, and it's Black Friday at Max Buy. Discounted sales up to 50%. Go there and thank me later. Nana Adu.
Yes, Nana Darkwa.
Yes, sir.
Adebakwa Mekane say media should go to Egypt and show to everybody that they are Ghanaian champions. Ghana League Premier ye bopufuro ya yenwie. Omonko kire wiase afa nan nyina say League ye bo okrom ha no. A champion. That is all. Adé baako mo phone show mutrim going to that game is very important because a man forward going to be say in terms of club football, Egypt and some of these clubs na almost see a kind in the interclub competition no for say yen local league no aba form. So media may any opportunity say o kosi Ghana name e want a club competition no. Ade ba ko mo fen show mutrim say they are representing Ghana and they are Ghana champions. Reporter meeting say Al Salem Stadium bibia media ma any alibesia kan no. Fans only 15,000 penny to match game no. So it means any the normal elali days are almost a kind of tackle competition. Omunya that number of fans almost supporting Elali Football Club. Just 15,000. And see, the back room, I bet said here. Unya fans are almost say maybe say 𝐾𝐂𝐊 ma. And I say be almost temally full capacity. Enti omunya that confidence ni say enya elalia nipa 60,000 65,000 55,000 e support you at the park on first ade ni show mutrim going to that game me pe bia na coach Adote Efriba no say yenya gidie wo mu say bibia betumi si omo that confidence no going to Egypt. It's not easy, especially here na group stage, you know. Adebako is important and they say, oh, I'm master with 3 points in the per game. But wouldn't some of these North African countries now, aside playing good football, getting the maximum 3 points, they want goals. And media man friend show mutrim say they will put a lot of pressure on them. Now, North African teams, especially Egyptian club in the interclub competition, about 53% obu si akan ewo homa. Obu goals omo taise eba in the first 20 minutes of their games ewo the interclub competition. 53%. So, and it means almost a lot of energy when they are playing the first half of the interclub competition. Only omo but now to me hold you omo for the first 45 minutes near cover second half. Omo about 58% so team no ba away but when you draw in the game. So we need team from North Africa, especially the Egyptian clubs. Now you born what me hold you on that's obi answer in the first half. 58% a tired draw. it means at the back I said what make you straight up avoid it. It's for them to score you in the first half. So media Michael may assure some of these things. Patrick Akoto will experience on a lot of African experts. Aye Juma. I was soccer net no money ade to those things no the big guy the media ma for no. Na media man na kasa nim die nya ntuba ha. Most of these West African countries no. Omo ko North Africa. Baby almost struggle first half. It only a more bonus to me hold you in the first half. Only stabilize you in the second half.
Right. So
media as a football club, emphasize the initial mutim going to Cairo. Very important. And now me monitor a Lali football club. Our players no call international break no. The only player no on return here 1 year training with Lali yesterday was Pesitao. But no can no say there. About my journey.
Right.
So it means most of their key players are available for selection when they face Mediama Football Club. So Mediama in their confidence, no. What I say? Now me share your national team nimu. Now me share other African countries nimu. Mediama supposed to be boast to say, yes, you're one of the few teams, sir. You have to be probably more than 2 players for a national team.
Then we need CAF Champions League match.
Oh, that's more confidence.
Okay. How many are continents on bench? Your mobile less than 5 minutes.
We said coach na hinting on that. Say it could have helped their preparation, but Nini for but who himself boys we so there no blaster akwane there. Obo twi asen aba kwakofa ansa baba. So Adeba come so friends some cry and say they have national team players in their squad. That is the most important thing. And experience of Watawa Kunya on national team. Experience and new Kunya on national team. And the center forward. It should guide them.
Against Anthony Modeste, Monet, Pesita, Monet.
And we are the more.
But the reality is there.
That is why my mom guidelines could be about playing in North Africa. Especially Egyptian club in the first half.
It's about your quality against their quality.
Nana, it will be a strategy kakra.
Strategy in the old bebo. No one in Boston or Bende.
Nana, Okoche Elali Football Club last season in the Champions League. Their first 2 games in the group stage no more struggle.
Against which oppositions? Hey, Nana. Osi Esuadi. I had the addition.
Me did say a powerhouse.
That's what
2 teams almost struggling a powerhouse.
Yeah.
And Yeme Diema. But imagine Yeme say. Omo the sign my way nyina to 2 obutirimu. No mo the game no amunya confidence.
Right.
Adia bia team bia yet to menya the 3 points when we explain at home. Elali Football Club nim ye. And now for the history of Elali Football, me say there is no club in the world. What the trophy say Elali? There is no club in the world. Not even Real Madrid, Barcelona and the likes. Elali is the most club what winning more trophies. Into Omono, they have special taste. When there's a trophy at stake, Champions League in the teams never honor. Omo experience you munyina. So imagine him say, and they are there back all the same team going to the game, but my hands. But make them and get that confidence that they can do something. Even though me end me prediction now. Make Toma Elali Football Club 3 goals against Mediama. But we shouldn't write Mediama off. We be able to make us see Cairo. But my prediction as an analyst, I analyze the game no. Make go for a 3-1 win for Mediama for Ali Football Club against Mediama Egypt. Club African coming Dreams FC. Difficult game for Dreams. And Dreams for route to the group stage of the Confederation. Oh my idea. Team I will see a kind for the first time. Now what my manager way into the group stage. Maybe I make this time round. No, we near den kakra. Entering into the group stage nenye news. Because and then the run of 16 and 9 can no. You bought the knockout phase, no. You bought a group stage in the move. Because this time, 16 teams in a group. Into chance of entry in the group, no, you're not high. I'm first idea and guide your team, no. Going into Club African, a tough game. But don't enter the boys in Kasa. And do some moments here. Wow, we see a can for the first time, no. A year now, people can crowd or board the bottom. But getting an experienced player by Kwa, we put this stage before, no. And more. Almost, I think they will lose that game. But Momo Yamo is sure they should play their normal game. Who knows? If they are not be a copy of you, no tomorrow board dream FC from the away game. But imagine them say some of these clubs na struggle when they enter into the group stage, the first 2 games of the competition. But I think it may not be a good travel for the 2 Ghanaian clubs. But they should do everything possible. So Bakubi crowd to be the draw. Eba Kromo Hakrana. Madam Yam say Omati Ghana football because they are our FA Cup champion and they are the team representing us in the Confederations Cup. So that is my preview concerning the interclub competition. Mediama Oko Elali and of course Dreams FC Oko Club African to compete in the interclub competition. Just some few games in the league. Now Josiah Embremu 13 points. On the and 30 on the league log.
Asante.
And you kotoko ye biano no. 13 points. 13 on the league log. Na ye kotoko ye biano no. Na me share our last 3 games against Lagos Cities.
Right.
And imagine him say so ga wapo na mo kono. Omo yin omo ho. Pakwesi Fabin, I find a way a Lagos City for an on and off kaka.
I'm the relegation zone.
And Quaye, almost here win where they are.
They have 12 points from 11 games.
But me show we game no Accra Sports Stadium against House of Folk. Nenya bad.
Dominia draw no.
Dominia draw no. Nenya bad. Has be bia but never go see guys to be discipline. So go into that game. Also go compare that na.
Right.
Win me no tua so a. Maybe a better rival be wo team no mu. By a difficult grounds. The match but I still think say Kotoko betuma ko ho the maximum 3 points. Me show mu game no. During the weekend against Mediama. Na imagine him say experienced guys na coach ni di omo buy no. Omo performance no. Quite better than some of these young guys. I know we see a kind of and no more experience. Some of the managing games. Justice Blay won the favorable position. Was a right back in that game
and won the MVP.
But OG man of the match. So it means I told the air this experienced guy the guy the last time I was talking about the reason why I'll prefer Freddy Kasabe now than the lad Ibrahim. The rich. Say be a born new couple no more. When you first to no one or reach to the angle born a percent for say. And they are there could to be a Imagine for the Kasari Dika than lad. Into about that poor no with my guy he didn't concede against a team like Mediama. And Knock Morrison or her side is here improvise here. Oh, pretty as a left wing back in that game. Baby, I know you're untouchable. I am a defensive pair, no. Nudin and Henry Ansu. And imagine him say, Sharif of a boy in front of the back four and the performance, no. It was better than the games are not losing to Menu Abo. So imagine him say, on Shadan Yansa Sakai Bebli in the first team players, no. And Nana Adiba Kusama say, who say, Kotokobono. It looks like Bibikita with more Lamte. When he's in their games, I'm not sure how our games is in on a very important player, Edema Santokotoko. So fully fit with more Lamte, but my guide you going away now, Bomo. So Mama Kotoko, a slim win over Lagos Cities. Wow. I also got copy. Has welcome Brekum Chelsea. one of the teams so I'm picking at the right time. Become Chelsea. Who say almost started then Quaye.
It is struggled.
Make I call her back. Could be almost pick a draw. Is it you or we'll be talking about the reason why I want to mean your result? Home.
It was myself. It was against Accra Lions.
Yes. And this is like a ending in a draw.
Yeah, about 1-1.
But after that, no, we're finding way at the Nyameni. My brother, Chelsea has back into the league. They are competing well. Has a win. Or the last home game of Munyaye. Away game rather because Accra Lions was away game. It was a good 2-1 win. And now me per the touches of the young guy not be second half, Rafael Aponsa. to score from that angle. Nah, so before say, Bibi new but one thing changes compared to the team and Koopman used previous time, no. But I suppose say, Omunya a very good win against Accra Lions. I'm more bad against Brekum Chelsea. Nana, me who a 4-time draw.
Right.
Me who a 4-time draw involving House of Folk and Brekum Chelsea. Or the Accra Sports Stadium. In this game, no, it will be some prediction about that particular game. Me to mark for a 4-time. My last pick. Nations are all work 𝐿𝐀𝐂𝐊. After all dance pack, I could pick the maximum 3 points. Oh baby, you know.
I'm not pam Marco say no.
Oh, step aside.
Pam no. Hangane can step aside. I would say.
Oh, some panel here. Kasawa has said teams never Premier League. No, he's the only teamer on sacking the coach since of joining Premier League. No,
Kwesiedu. Okazawa.
Oh yeah,
this week.
Is it?
Apam no Memphis no.
Enti on one a volunteer say where you should see mano. Champion. God na brother.
Me say wapam na. Anti nti omo ba na omo wini ana Michael Sasa meta ben say okolivu asamba na coach okolivu.
Nze nana some of these traditional clubs.
Now the unti bi Ghana say dey be nkofo step aside omo mabiom.
Nze most of these traditional clubs no. Obey on one. There are people around the team are almost saying the same team ni mu. Much more than we are official of a football club.
Aye.
So may you sure nyama bi akọ so.
And
I'm for say papa next step aside.
They invested huge
and far results.
When they started by they renew
but according to Michael, so we injured players with brace and also you major problem with the man.
Challenge excuse.
Enti me for say from the result of nation for Konyaye or dance park no. I'm growing that confidence between 𝐿𝐀𝐂𝐊 win. 𝐿𝐀𝐂𝐊 so nya a good result at home. But imagine say bet my slim win for Nations FC against 𝐿𝐀𝐂𝐊.
All right.
To come to Sports Club.
Thank you very much. 35 minutes past 11. Nana Adu, somebody says I should tell you to stop Madrian say and face the reality. Ali 6 Mediama nil. Kweku apprene the buy. All right, Josiah.
That's the baby. This is far. They can tell you.
Jai.
Na name say anka James Mediama. Baku tu kwa na anka baku ufia.
Yeah.
Anka be pa. Me sure say two teams in here kwa we sana ya na.
How the home na sutru me nu beba.
It means for the rest of the way no. I'm sure it to be the same thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Anka baku kwa. Nanka baku atena fie na we nanka support na be di one side. Nanka baku so bo fie na baku so ko ba. Adi parents ne fixtures ye na ye nti. Ye be anything. Now
Dreams and Rivers is on Sunday.
It's on Sunday. So we bought
3rd December.
3rd December. They are not playing. Dreams are not playing. They are playing this weekend too.
No, I'm talking about their home game.
Their home
next
game
week. But
okay.
we can do it on a Club African.
So kwa we.
Oh, we.
But me patches also no bo home. Media masu bi aho. We kwa we no. Na we so yeding. Eko away.
When is Mediama's game?
Nti no na be ye we kakra. I wish say anka we bo home.
Mediama boy Saturday. Yes, Saturday. Then they come to play on Friday night.
That's next week.
Yeah. Whoa. Mediama how many believes that?
About Friday. Afcon so kan. Inti ama say no ma paki we na Afcon no ban because that 1 month no.
They want to play the group stage before the
Afcon. Inti na the Afcon dey so mun so bokoba na can knockout phase no na omo be year no.
So they cannot play the group stages before the Afcon.
No, they omo wie ni na. Omo be 3-4. Omo be 3.
The group stages will go into March.
Yeah. Omo be 3 bi. And now we ne ba na omo be to so. But then Nana when say now we are beginning, or these teams are beginning to feel the impact of playing in Africa.
That's right.
Because I think the last time I had a conversation with Dortmund, and he was talking about the fact, says people didn't really give them the chance, said they can break into the group stage. But then also, no, it looks like there's more work to be done. When I spoke to Dortmund, I see, because what's there? Sometimes no success, fleeting. Mepewe. I say, I believe that during the qualification, when both teams were paired with their respective teams on Bebono, Nana, they felt like, oh, you the young winnie tie when you say between Aquanima. Then lo and behold, the second round they got paired and they were like, oh, okay, oh, the young son tries to say between Aquanima. Nana says, so what could do group stages? And I'm sure, say, if you are to speak to both teams, they will tell you that they are not satisfied because they feel that there is more they can do. And that is the number one motivation. That is the number one motivation. Say you feel that where you are is not enough. You can achieve more. And you made that emphatic statement. Say, in the history of Mediama, they've not played a bigger game than what they are going to play tomorrow.
Of course, it's a no-brainer. Huh?
There's no big game being my boy so sing game where ne omuko boy. And you see, for Mediama, they've enjoyed some good travels since qualification. They went to Rebel in Nigeria, Horoya, Guinea. But here I mean the US yes to count because it's also a good experience. That's true. So Mokobo DC United, at least, you know, the ambience and everything over there. In just say, to add to what they already have locally. But now Egypt is a different ball game. That is one thing they need to know. Egypt is a different ball game. And as a August Nadote or call Adina Bebli David and Goliath. David and Goliath. But this is a different ball game. That's one thing they need to know.
David and Goliath.
David. Where boy, yeah, boy the form. Where boy that park, that's why I heard it. Yeah, boy.
They're fan of form.
Yeah, where you David will be got to go. Now where yeah, boy. That's one thing he needs to know. I was going through the list of Egypt, Alali players of Bobo last home game. Nana, and each and every one of the players have at least one cap for Egypt.
Wow.
With the exception of Ali Malou, Alfi Tunisia, also a regular left back for the Tunisian national team. Omoma can now have at least from Tawfik Mu to El Shawani, who is the goalkeeper. Every single player, Pesitao even came from the bench, and he also has incredible numbers for South Africa. In his 39 games, he scored about 14 goals for them. It is the Siekan national team. Able for club side. That's a lally. Proper national team. How do you say? We almost a club team jersey. All the players in the team, at least, any crowd back why then. Akobo national team now. Any feel no. As the Waba Al-Hali. That's the quality they have now, Nana. That's the quality of this Al-Hali team. And I was looking at the Mediama side, Nana. Objectivity before patriotism.
So.
And the Okaya objectivity before patriotism. Nana, the quality we should appear is a landslide. Let's be honest with ourselves. A landslide. Because this is the team Omuko FIFA World Cup, Club World Cup. Finished it. In recent times, the only two things that me Aji Trophy if you museum. USM Oje Super Cup if you museum. So it's not like they are not beatable. But then ask yourself, say teams say me show mono. What's the standard of these teams? Now sometimes consistency in a competition, wow. If you are consistent, the kind of confidence it gives you. And that's one thing clubs in Ghana have lacked over the years. Because Bako Kobo Africa, on Kosa, the next 5 years and so beside Akobium. you ask yourself, say, will Midiama go again? So at least they establish this familiarity with what? The people. Because Ali have been playing this competition since. But then the question is, tactically, what is Evans Adote going to do? Throughout qualification, yes, they've garnered experience. They've traveled. Omako Nigeria, through you can't say winning intimidation, they've been able to, yes, come out successful. But then now coming up against a side like Ali, away from home, first game, and home, away from home, what are they going to do? And he said, the numbers are not an educano. Now these teams sometimes they test you. Yabo pray numbers. They want to test your confidence. Team no more no muadruana. And has this is I think has called we whack. Was it whack?
Or just 6.
Or just 6. First half ne na ye jai kind. So they try to test your confidence. Say, are you good enough? Because this Elali team, see, has played against Sundowns to the extent that yes, starting game and they won't take the risk to what? Attack them. Because they know how good. Just recently, Sundowns 5. That was last season. 5-2. They know. So this is a new face. No one knows, who is Midiama? Media, how good are they? Players, no one even knows their players. Maybe the most popular amongst their players will be Jonathan Soa. Because we're about Black Stars that.
Theophilus also played in
Egypt. Yes, and Theophilus. Beside them, Obi any more players. No. Kamadini, Kofi Asma, Nuruddin. Now, Obi any more. So this is the time for them to what? To make their name in Africa. There's a lot to play for.
That's right.
There's a lot to play for. And they also need to, especially the 3 players who earned the call up to the national team, they need to justify the reason why Nana they are still there and why they have to be there in the next AFCON. That's another thing. Because Midiama have 3 players in the national team. 3! They need to prove it. Nana, I would want to see how impactful Baba Musa will be in this game. Because when he said tactically, Evans Adote has numerous ways to be used to Accra.
Yeah.
Is he going to play as a deep line and also as a centre back? Is Evans Adote going to deploy the 3 back? Because also, if there's one thing I like about Evans Adote and the consistency within the selection, he's very, very consistent. And Osha Mediama bencher is not bad at all. Joshua Ajiman could sometimes come. Babel is there.
This guy's not starting game.
Bernardino Tete.
I'm surprised. Fojo
and M1 because Fojo was instrumental for them last season.
Yeah.
You can't play about who assisting Omugos no do Fojo was one of them. The trademark card back no.
Yeah.
You know because what sign we about to hono. But they need to be resolute. I don't know if you choose to go with the normal 4-2-3-1 or you go with a 3-4-2-1 with Jonathan leading the line. Nana, then this game will evolve around certain players.
I think they should open up.
No, it's about how you manage the game. Opening up, they say you can open up. But how do you manage the game? Especially when they are piling pressure. What do you do? Who is supposed to be where? Because we know how the Egyptians play. Now they love the fast. You know, and I want pitch. So, pitch is smooth. It's important here. The 2 I won't say yes. This is the quality of game we are playing, and you see, we would also get the chance to see the real Midiama tomorrow. Because at least, even if they are being restricted here on that pitch, you can play and express yourself very well. So we'll see how good they can be. It's like I say, Baba Musa will be very, very key. Because I'm sure that definitely you will go with Orega and also Mante. But then will he play Baba Musa behind them? And also Baba Musa as slotted between 2 CBs no.
Asma and
Nuruddin. Because he's also a good hold. His holder play is very, very good. He's able to beat press and all that. Tactically, I just want to see how Adote will get this thing right.
Right.
Because he could even lose, Nana, but then the performance could be good. And then Kabema Ali Fone will say, hey, Yabeko ho. So they need to Nana give a good account of themselves. Even if they lose, it should be respectable. Even if they lose, Now they should lose on good grounds. Because that is what Ghanaians want to see. No. Realistically, we know is a Herculean task.
No cricket scoreline. Huh?
David. But you see, Midyama has shown character in recent times. But that's in the past. This is Ali we are playing. From Ali, Belouizdad is there. Nana teams no bad, but then one game, a performance in one game could determine what the result in another.
Right.
So I'm very much concerned about this one. Dreams FC, Nana, they're also one of the few consistent sides, sir. But then both teams also almost go Tunisia. Nana, huge task. But I doubt that both teams will end up losing in both games. At NDA, I don't think it will happen.
Oh, sir.
Oh, Nana, NDA. I'm very optimistic. I don't know why.
Kasa de kasa una na wachimi ube zo chese ommenu be lusu
debi
na unhuse
me who say butu na beti be lusu
odesha ba kasa ye
no me kasa ye nana me kasa ye I know what I've seen and I know what I'm talking about. Paku beti me about draw
so
but it's difficult. It's very, very difficult for both teams. And I make say it's 6, but at least now be chance you know can determine how well you can end. Because playing away, you know, say your next game will be at home. You will have a chance to redeem yourself. But then start well. Nana, to the league. The last time Kotoko visited 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒, I think somebody great Olympics. So be Kaisa game now.
Okay.
Michael Osei.
I was commentator for
your commentator. Yeah. He did the damage.
Yeah. So
we know. Say Adrian was kangaroo no. So it's not been good for them over there. But then I also feel that sometimes Nana teams feel comfortable at 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐻e more than Accra Sports Stadium. Okay. Because it's not so huge. And after the game, I asked Ibrahim Tango for Lions if he thinks his side is struggling at Accra Sports Stadium. Because so far games it has been at that ground. Kotoko, Great Olympics, RTU, and Heart of Oak. And he was like, he feels, it could be. Because on the first game of winning of the season, it was against Lagos Cities at the same venue. And then that way, remember Adomako Boateng crossed that ball for Yaganze Amponsa, who scored a goal for them. So it's going to be very tough for Kotoko. They didn't impress in that win against Bediema.
Right.
But they'll have to go again and prove that they are what? They are starting to gel.
All right.
Heart of Oak will also have to do it the hard way against Bekum Chelsea. Nana.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. We've activated the phone lines now on 055 00 555 22 and it's 079 0579 3025 or 0201 825 252. It was in Max FM. I'm pleading that all football fans should support Medeama in dreams. I know where they are going is very difficult grounds, but God is with them. I know I'm in past them. Good morning.
Good morning. Nana.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Nana Karani, Newtafo.
Opacho Yeda Siswaba.
Nana, oh dear, some white woman deal. When it's Tony. Only said, some of the Biawakana, and in a neck more beautiful. Black Star Pine Cosmo. Oh, a coast, yes, now Castle Bay Project B, no one send your back. Nana, the sponsors class, and Sika Kwa Mebo, I need to be a bow. I'm waiting to sell coast to be a bar, a beboa, because me kite me take coast to be on it. Now, let's send a half year baby. Now, those times, 97, no more, just this time when the man could register. The team, Michael Boachibi about Kotoko.
Michael, Obabo as good, and they said Nancy Crab, Obabo, a Georgia Free team.
Yes, Minam Kitino, Nana Quabra, Minam Kitino. Only a way.
Michael, some Michael was so draw blacks and so.
Also, so draw blacks, Obabo Kotoko, Obabo, a
minimum power, Madame for no minimum power.
Madame for no. What do you decide? They say, I saw your coach crowd with it.
Aye.
Yes, Minam Kitino. Richard Empong.
I also a Tafuni boy.
Obabo me, Minam Kitino, Obabo me team. Charles Kwendu, said Kwendu, Okobo, Tunisia. So na
how many settings so oh
set do me na me tete no those times no minimum say register or minimum say me no bo me tea half-year babies I work Creek Park it's na asama okay say enkanent me ya yanten ko in Queen Class no you be me ya coach for be na abe Black Star ababe gidi
all right
yakupon shiraw eni adwuma pa oye
Yami Bebre, that's it. God bless you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, Nana.
Yes, sir. I know. Ose ye nyina ye monpa ma media mani dreams na fa ko mo connect dem me boa.
Eddie. Nana, that I look at. I no for hono. To be frank, I had none about no to mention. You're gonna cry. That's not national team. I would say a fire bread. And I say hard to theことをdo this. Ya kwa kubuya ni mwasi wako media system na ya bomba ide wini mumini nile ekutisha because nana na mubone de amubona ayani wati for na yani egwa ebre but e bon fire na afiri sikotoko go keep problem ne I matters me I think that e dey am coach no aye de ofia be one that na e do ka so no prefer asare and then coach na e dey am and Mini Baba could be having my affair now. It's a guy that's damaging. I think it's a business to you. Or business to you or Pashaman.
Yo, you're Robin Vincent. You're the society and Yamin Shaw. Hello, good morning.
Morning, another Panyamiasun count there, Anope.
Bachon Council.
Every year, my James Francis Uda Showman.
That's a so about me.
Ya nana mame mo abaso na me sire kedi afọ na ho de ne na du ni sira ma ono wa pamfo mo ye di ma
ba nyami shaw ya dasi
on sira on so on ka ho no nya okese na mi tia na du ene Josiah omonso analysis na fantastic what ya tia na o ti mi de emuda ho nyame kam ho na onye di ma pa ma o man Ghana football nana de me kan se me de ma wi no emu odi mo mba Well, they said that we got a moving place and the papa. So I say, Josiah can be a best recruit, you know. Among your defense and almost touching and go forward, almost harding. Almost to know about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, no more steady team, what I say. Because a national team, Bono, almost more experience. Yeah, that's the good to me. Don't lose, you could be a there 1 or 2 years now. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, that's the good to normal in a normal course. And now, only opportunity at the Amami. Okay, bye bye.
Yeah, that's Nyami Shaw. I know from Empass, and we're grateful that you called us. This is the Sports Park on 89.7. Good morning.
Good morning, Nana Darkwa Gyasi.
Yes, sir.
Apomwe.
Adumara kwa mpacho se osu bibia kama.
Yanko pando me moye.
Yede radiase.
Nana, I would say we always thank the two teams for Africa. So there Josiah Quaye and the last submission in Senka. Bakuba win and the Kabakuba Homa. Mankaja and Kakwede. And I even at Tom Mumuni and Poo come home with a certain result. But young kind of grandchild and when just as Josiah said, teams tonight, you all your cool mahano. The type of football, what how we have team now, and might do this stage. We need confidence in your sort of support. I've always said that media preparation from a cup season preparation, any league year win. Media must play as if there's nothing at stake. Like a team over Africa. We say, what Champions League now, what team like Elali, other team is a whole group media. There should be a sense of agency, any seriousness be our league in a but we don't see that. And we don't see it. It doesn't reflect in our league. Anyway, in Bible, I always say Bible doesn't do anything in football. It's about how you prepare, how you take your chances, how you plan the game. I don't know more a result, but Bible doesn't do anything. I wish them well. Say, I'm for good results. If you are losing 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, fine. But Mediama and Elali, Nana, and Fa.
All right, yeah, that's it. If I ended the submission, hello.
Hello, Nana. Good morning.
Yes, sir, morning.
Dr. Daniel, ni first time.
Daniel, that's it.
Dr. Bon, Abakone, my pa, Moody, any only cocoon, and Yama, and the sport na. Nana, the mechanic say, send a call about Konuko is your kind. Maybe I think to Nakofe, and I'm weird. In Nanka, the Binya group, yeah, and we will not senior from 9 years now, Yahoo. The game money dreams, senior Pamay, but I mean that Nana, a bomb tire, the residents, man of moon considered the again, and used to be they are moving by a bomb by the moon considerably, and then a bomb by our mom. And after Nananda, we say. Predator website ni 𝐿𝐿 who look at the video who do my
Pacho Mati. Right. Gracias. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Darkwa Gyasi.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Pacho, the friend
Gato from Temayeda Sesoaba.
Mr. Darkwa, Pacho, person business is here now. Can't fight traffic here, prepare transport stadium. Yes, to me, can't offer Instagram from people. Person business in the Amani do some home ground, Baba.
Oh, saying the Nana Darkwa, the Amani dreams now Boni Kumasi. The young baby as we are.
To me, Mr. Darkwa, the Frederick here, 𝐿𝐿 home party. That official sign like the Yama. To me, no better local. Oh, to me, the Jakai. To me, who is the so like the baby, 5-1. It's about 𝐿𝐿. Now, this also also could be a strong one. The performance and inconsistency in that draw. So, any need a couple draw me as I am why. Yes, strong. The lines of air, the presence. Yeah, bless the woman, no bomb or the Mr. Darkwa is there. Ghana, you come on with the block for our country. It's your comment. The enjoy of wet and matter. Ghana, the Abano, this comment to the Mr. Darkwa. Only the writer where you talk about the power of us.
Yamisha, also, we are still learning, and I'm humbled by your compliments, Yamisha. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Openi.
What's up to say?
Adumarakwa.
Yo. Mr. Nama, yes, I'm going to meet you. I'm my number now. But my son, my number on my phone. My radio station number I say
89.7.
89.7.
Pachai.
I said, just a more program about football game.
Pachai.
Okay. You see, Ghana and Kasano, Obia a player, Obia Nimbobo. At the say, Obi Timifie Nasa Nebaya was not determined so malaria and I say we no after we a demon here or no. But you see, I was here who say I was so my Juma. Our mother, our mother, and our mamma. I want to say players no more who say. So I'm going to man you money cook our money and you support our money here in their country. Well, at the end of the day, they call the sick of the piano. Or money be. Well, I mean, from India, you be fast here in America. And you are not so far. I do session now with piano. I will hear you, man. Master, one year, you be you a demo, the other show. And the one so be a man here, how many men be? Would you office of any year? No, nobody never show.
Right.
Somewhere be. Mother, no football nothing.
That's it. Thank you very much. We wrap it up here on the phone-in segment. What a caller. All right. And then last Friday in November, and it's Black Friday at Max Buy. Reduction sales, 50% discount on your fridges, your TVs, your blenders, your standing fans. And in the Kikajo, Start Times Taichi, and Alfred Crampo, Techno Phantom V Fold, Etaichi, and Alfred Crampo, JB Fresh, also can and then you made buy. But and then Bibisrunko ACL Sum constituency, the Honorable Member of Parliament, Obuafo Kojo-Asante, Onoanka say in the bottom sika aye stadium fufro kra Sum constituency, and then Ebon Nomi and Sam, the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Mustafa Usif, and Afimpo, the Member of Parliament for Abitifi constituency and Minister of Agric, Honorable Brian Echampon. Omnyaba ko piem Suhum na stadium we mpenifo akwako bia no kama ewo dressing rooms for 2 teams or washroom facilities and a sound floodlight until the people in Sum are going to enjoy football in a very grand style. So congratulations to Honorable Obuafo Kojo-Asante, Member of Parliament for Sum constituency, for bringing back the love. Thank you. Wrap up time on the Sports Park. Have a good weekend. Bye. From boxing to reggae. In the what? Allah. Hey, all right, have a good weekend. Bye.
IMAX quality modern standing fans are vital on hot days. They cool